I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. Put my money where my mouth is, I'ma get it now, kid. Heard around town, this sound is astounding. Feel my heart pounding, bass is surrounding. Think I finally found it, so I'm gonna mount it. Like an ex-girlfriend, I'ma get it back. Make a couple racks as I make a couple tracks. Stay on the attack as I'm writing every rap in a snapback. Blacks off this coke and this jack. Man, I feel good, dog, I feel good. Woke up a little richer, also with a little wood. If I could teach this shit, man, really wish I could. So listen up closely, I'll give you a push. I raise hell every time my lyrics pop off. I take shots at the haters with a sawed off. Girl, you better keep me up or I'll nod off. One shot, all I got, I will not stop. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. Yeah, it's not enough, man, I want more. I keep on doing business, open every single door. I wanna be the richest, so you see me up on Forbes. I can do this through my music, that's how I even the score. I don't take it slow, man, I want it bad. Every single day, I'll be carving out a path. Like a girl with a tat on her back, all black. I'ma take her right back to my pad where it's at. I don't ever slack off, so you better back off. I'm about to blast off faster than NASA. Everybody stand up, put your fucking hands up. That's the demand, yup. Welcome to the brand, bro. No, I'm not cautious. I take risks, and no, you can't stop this. I'm too slick. She knows that she wants it, so come quick, baby. Know that I'm on it. I don't quit. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm rolling and flowing, I'm coasting, I got them all trolling me right. I just keep growing and showing them, knowing I'm owning this flow, you can catch me outside. Gonna get them all with a little payback. Never gonna fall, I'ma stay on the attack. Put them up against the wall as I finish every track. Never gonna stall, no, I'm never gonna slack. I've been like working and learning and searching for something to push my shit over the edge. I'ma keep burning and turning the profit, you know I can't stop it until I am dead. Gonna be unstoppable and profitable, cause I got a constant flow of knowledge, yo. If you got a problem, bro, take them off the throw. Coming to the top, I go, yeah, promise, slow. Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove, sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Yeah, roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove, sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. I'ma put that ass to sleep. Yeah. You can't stop this, I promise. Got electronic with a little rock shit. Rap on top of it, you can't even process it. I'ma keep dropping it till the charts stopping it. Oh, I got the beats and I got the rhymes to make your girl cheat. I swear she a dime, get up on your feet if you wanna climb and take it from me. I got nothing to hide, I get it, cause I want it. Always on it, and I'm plotting. Now I got it, got my shot in. You know I'ma be the one climb to the top of it. I'm dropping this, take a shot, I got the fifth. I'm watching it, crop top got me in. She got it shit, she wanna pop it off again. Drop it low and then she gon' take it off and sin, yeah. Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove, sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Yeah. Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove, sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. I'ma put that ass to sleep, yeah. I gotta do it for the fans, yeah. I wanna do it for the fans, bruh. I got really big plans, yeah. I'ma do it cause I can, yeah. I throw cash for a minute, oh. She throw back for a minute, yeah. I flow fast when I get it, oh. She love that when I hit it, yeah. I'ma get high, I'ma get low. I'ma go fly to my own show. I don't say bye, I say hello. Get to know me, yeah, they call me B-Ho. Gonna be the best in the game, best in the fame. Nest in your brain and I spread like the plague. I don't give, no I take. Live for today, ain't nobody gonna say I didn't make a name. Hold up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove. Sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Yeah. Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove. Sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. I'ma put that ass to sleep. Yeah.
What's up, Grinders? Special edition. The Grindhouse is open. Hit the sirens. Hit the sirens. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A lot of changes today. A lot of things happened today. I was driving back. I was over at Hershey eating some chocolates. And I'm seeing this trash on my YouTube channel. I'm driving back. I'm like, it can't be that bad. It can't be that bad. Oh, goddamn, it's that bad. Sirens, 5 alarm fires we got going on here. It's so bad that I am honored to welcome Mr. JayDub City back out of retirement. This show was so bad, it took JayDub out. He coming out of retirement. Oh, what's up, JayDub? How you doing?
Listen, man, I've been good, man. I can't even just sit at home, rest and chillax, man. Phil Spencer got chaos going on out here, and I got to come on and speak about it.
Dude, yo, JayDub was like sitting there like Thanos, like, my work here is done. Like looking out on the glove. He's like, oh, let me rest here. He destroyed the stones. He's rested. And then they pull him back in.
Yeah, man.
They're like, just leave me alone. JayDub's like, my work is done.
I was on the beach relaxing, man, minding my own business, man, and I got drugged back. God damn it.
Dude, that Philness gets you wherever you are. That shit creeps into you.
Hey, we gonna talk about it.
We will
talk about it.
That stuff gets into your pores like garlic. Like it just like when you eat garlic, it just oozes out. That Philness just it finds you wherever you are. I'm eating chocolates, eating a Belgian pretzel, and I'm like, what is this trash? I'm like, are they really doing this? I'm like, spit out my chocolate, my hot chocolate. Also, for the first time, I don't know if he's on here yet. We got him. Puertorock77, welcome to the Grindhouse. First time here. How you doing, man?
Oh, man, what's going on? What's going on, man? Thank you for the invite.
No problem, man.
Man, I got to get you on 60 frames, no lag as well.
Definitely.
Oh, man, you know it's bad when JayDub had to come out of retirement.
Absolutely.
It's that bad. It's that bad.
He's like, oh, shit. He left his towel and his family's on the beach. He was like, I got work to do.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a cold blue alert. I say, God damn.
he couldn't even finish his pina colada. He left it half full.
That's right, man. There's little wasps flying around that thing right now on the beach. They're like, oh, man, he just left it there. He's like, I got to go. You just see the pineapple just like dripping off in the sand. Dude, it's done. It's done. You gotta come in.
This show was really bad.
Dude,
I'm like, it's just, and it's bad, not in the sense like, oh, like there's nothing to play, but it's in the sense of this is a clear indication that these shows are nothing going forward. They should even call it Xbox Bethesda Showcase. From going forward, it is just a Game Pass showcase.
Yes.
And they will put anything. And the whole fundamental idea is you don't have to buy it. That's it. That's literally the so what of all these shows. That's what it is.
And I think a lot of people have seen, like, looking at it, I think a lot of people have seen, like, it's a different step in quality. Like, it just seems like it's in this cartoony kind of middle of the road with a little sprinkle of stuff in there. But, like, a majority of it is just, like, ugh, man,
I noticed that too. I'm like, man, there's a lot of like cartoon. I mean, you got all the thing like Plague's Requiem was like a little, you know, a little sprinkle of difference. But for the most part, I'm like, what's up with all these cartoon-looking games? Like, you can't really show off the power of any machine with these type of graphics. Like,
guys, it's for little Timmy. It's not for the hardcore. It's for little Timmy. Remember little Timmy?
That's right. It's little Timmy.
They gotta make it's all about little Timmy now. They don't care about the hardcore. They don't care about the guys that spend all the money on the game. It's all about little Timmy.
It's all about Timmy. It's about 2 billion people that don't care.
Like Forza is a good showing of tech, and I was impressed that they said, it's bad when the most positive impression is a racing game. Because like, I can't stand that damn genre.
Exactly.
But that's the best thing I could say about the show. It's a damn racing game.
Yeah, that was the same thing. The best thing of last year's show was the same thing. Forza Horizon was the best thing of last year's show. Same thing.
But here we go, guys. It's 9 years later. It's another generation, and you're telling me they still have to depend on Halo, Gears, and Forza, one of the three.
Dude, they not dependent on Halo anymore.
You got 58 studios.
Forza at this
exactly.
I think every gen, except for 360 with
they lose one of the tempos.
Yeah, but with Xbox One, it always seems like Forza's like the go-to game for graphics and technology, and nothing else.
Yeah, well, because it's easier. Think about it. It's easier because you don't really have to focus on. You really don't have to focus on much, right? You just got to focus on that one car that's on the screen. That's yours. Everything else is blurred out because you're driving 100, 200 miles an hour. It just doesn't take as much resources. It doesn't. And I'm not taking anything away from any of the racing games, right? I'm the racing guy.
Yep.
But it's. I mean, if you realize, even like on the Switch. Even on the OG Xbox One, those games never really had an issue running racing games. They had like performance issues with other games, but racing games they've never had any issues.
Yeah, because actually Forza Motorsport was the only game that was 1080p 60 at launch of the Xbox One. It was the only one. That
you see what I'm saying?
That they use was the only game that's 1080p 60. Everything after that was like 900p, all the stuff. But and the same thing with the 4K 60 that they had with the Xbox One. Forza was the only game at 4K 60. No other game did it.
Even the Xbox Series S is 1440p 60 on the Series S. Exactly. See what I'm saying? It doesn't take much resources.
That engine is, dude, that's the thing. But you know what? I got a super chat here. Let's shout out to who's this? Oh, Ghost to New Orleans, a $2. He goes, "What happened to ponies crying? Wait to E3 2023." Dude, the waiting is not. You know what? It is not even a joke anymore. Know what it is? I'm telling you, there is no. Oh, we're gonna get to it, but I'm gonna say there is no more waiting. This is it. This is Xbox. If you don't like this is everything it's gonna be. You might get a sprinkle here and there, but if you think that they're going to come with the lineups or anything like to match a Sony or even an Xbox of the past, this is who they are now. This is the reason why I've been grinding my gears for all these years now, because I saw it going this way and I did not like it. And people are like, shh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Bullshit. You can't tell a New Yorker to shut up, because I'll tell you to shove it up your ass. So there you go. And you gave me more energy telling me to be quiet. I'm not going to be quiet, because this is where it was and this is where it's going.
Are you from New York?
Oh, yeah, man. That's it.
Oh, hell yeah. There's no way you're going to tell a New Yorker to shut up. Like,
yeah,
what?
Don't worry about it. I tell this to Mooch, too. I go, if you tell a New Yorker, don't worry about it, Puertorock, what does that mean?
What happened?
If you tell a New Yorker, don't worry about it, what does that mean?
Oh, we worrying about it.
Exactly.
We're going to worry about it even more.
I told you don't.
Imagine taking your car in a car shop and the shit's still leaking, and the guy's don't worry about it, don't worry. You're like, what?
You don't tell that to New Yorker. You do that.
Like, hey, Mikey, forget about it.
Don't worry about it. Yo. Don't worry about it. Hey, the food's cold. Don't worry about it.
Be all right.
Yeah, exactly. You don't, dude. You don't. Manny Olsen 10. He goes. Oh, Jez, let me grind your gears even further. Sea of Thieves, dude. I told you that son of a bitch will be there. That is the friggin'. Hell? It's the housefly that won't die. That's what Sea of Thieves is.
Grounded too.
Dude. Grounded coming out of beta. I found that out as soon as I heard that at PAX East. When I was at PAX East and I saw the guy sitting on stage saying it's coming out of beta, I'm like, oh shit, there's part of the showcase right there. They're gonna show Grounded, and they did. I know. Well, we're going to get right to the grinds board right here. Shout out to all the VIP grinders. If you want to use those awesome emojis, Phil Spencer looking like he sat on Booty's ass. You got that one. You got Bootleg Joel, the Halo Rat, and you got Herman Holtz doing quality splits because you want to know what? We're all going to come down to it. It's goddamn Sony holding up the whole goddamn gaming industry right now. It's sad to say.
Damn, for real.
That's what it is. Nobody else is even on par to what Sony's doing, and the VR is going to blow it out of the stratosphere next. So we gotta go here.
And like Nintendo's doing good, but they're like doing good in their own way.
Yeah, they're their own
like
thing.
they're catering to the audience, but it's not like it's like impressive. It's just there. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good quality thing, but it seems like Sony's the only one that's attempting to wow the industry.
Exactly.
I'm going to tell you why. Sony is the only company that still believes in spending multiple hundreds of millions of dollars on one single IP to try to get it to sell the numbers that they need to make sure that the quality control is there. Microsoft is not spending hundreds of millions of dollars on a single IP. All of those games, all those 50 games or 60 games that they showed today, they couldn't have spent no more than a couple of million a piece on those games in development. Maybe Starfield is the biggest one that they spend. They may spend 25
well,
million.
They spent $7 billion on that one because they did.
That game was already predetermined.
That was
like years ago. That decision was already made.
Yeah. But I'm saying, as far as like, think about it: Wolverine, Star Wars KOTOR, Spider-Man 2, God of War. Those games cost $300 to $400 million a pop, right? A pop. Nobody else is willing to
with the marketing,
right? Yeah, with the marketing. Nobody else is willing to spend the bank, the house, guaranteeing that those games come out with the polish, with the quality, and the blockbuster marketing that they need, right? Phil and them are not doing that anymore. It's just not. But what they are doing, they are saying, hey, listen, we're just going to create a bunch of games. They're not going to be big blockbuster triple A. They're going to be double A, you know what I'm saying, indie, and we're just going to flood Game Pass with all these games. Some of them can be good, some of them can be okay, some of them going to be duds, but there's a lot for you to play there and to keep everybody busy, and it seems like that's the strategy that they're going with instead of having their own X-Men game or their own Batman game or something like that. I think those days of getting the big stuff for Xbox, those days are over.
That was my biggest surprise out of this thing. Let me get these two super
they didn't because everybody was speculating that they were going to go and get the marketing deal for the new Arkham game, the Arkham Knights, and something like that, right? Something like that would show that, hey, we still believe in AAA. We still believe in trying to go for the big stuff. But clearly, this showcase shows that that's not where their focus is.
Excellent
so those insiders, they got it wrong.
Oh, I got them all.
It's about quantity.
Yeah, it's about quantity. Because I got all of them on watch. Let me get to the thing here. Glenza, he says 5. He goes, how good was this show? Crap Game was drinking vodka out of the bottle during the Mooch.
Oh my God! Hey, pass that shit along.
Facts.
Dude,
he was.
At all. Yeah, he was double fisted. He's like,
he was.
I'm about to break out the dog passion, bro.
Dude,
Get the
I'll tell you, man. That's the kind of drinks you need to have.
And mix that shit up.
That's right. The Game Night 1, 2, 3. He goes, Phil, quick. How can we say we care about Japanese games? Let's get games from 13 years, 10 years, and 3 years ago and slap it on Game Pass. Game Night. Amen. That's exactly when I watched it. That's the same what I thought. You want me to get more Japanese games? Well, here we go. I got some old ass games to bring. Just like I brought you some old ass Yakuzas. He brought all the old Yakuzas. Dude, where are the new Japanese games? Like you're missing out on new things.
I think you only show one, right? That upcoming Tecmo game.
It says day one on Game Pass
or something like that.
Yes, and it says day one on Game Pass, which makes it look like, is it a multi-plat? Is it an exclusive? Or is it
it's a multi-plat.
It's a multi-plat.
Just because they didn't mention console launch exclusive or anything like that.
Goodness gracious. All right, I'm going to go to the grinds board. Hold on, we got one thing for the grinds board here. Let me get off that thing. Shout out to all the VIP grinders. Here comes my transition, and I'm going to get the showcase up here. We're going to highlight this trash. Oh, I got that. It's the transition. Boom. Here we go. Fire and brimstone. All All right, you got one topic, Xbox Bethesda showcase, and I'm going to go to display capture because it is a disaster on here. We got Destin in his feelings. You know, we called him out last week. He actually did a video expressing how Game Pass demos are different than Sony ones. We brought that here because I mentioned that, and he was trying to just point off as the same thing. Like, no, those are like preview demos. But that's a story for another day because that is the L. We got the big L of the day is this goddamn showcase, and that is what I want to show. So, you know, they started it off, guys. They started off with this Redfall. This is Arcane doing their thing, cartoon looking, first person shooter, and dude, yeah, this, I when I first saw this thing, I was like, wait, it looks like DLC for Back 4 Blood. That's what I thought this stuff was. Did you? So what did you think of Redfall? Yep. This was supposed to come out this summer. We're supposed to be playing this right now.
Yeah, they delayed it. And I listen. Based on what I saw, I don't know why they delayed it. Just throw that shit out there. It's going to get the same reception now than it is then. So, I mean...
You know what else I noticed, too? A lot of games just had 2023 on them. No month, no date, no specific season. It was just 2023. And then they come up with this bullshit line going... Everything you see here will be playable in the next year.
12 months. Yeah.
What the?
So that's just a nice way of saying we don't have anything for 2022, but since we plan to release this game in 2023, we'll use the 12-month window.
Exactly.
But the reality is there's nothing in 2022.
Nothing.
The gaming starts in 2023.
Exactly.
But they're using this term, over the next 12 months.
Yeah.
No. You mean over the next 6 months after the next 6 months.
Exactly. After we had nothing for the previous 6 months leading up to this show. You thought you were going to see this show and see what you're going to play in the next 6 months? No, they told you the next year, and just like Puertorock said, the next 6 months, there's nothing. They're scorned.
Yeah. They're going to act like we're going to ignore the last 6 months. They delivered nothing for the last 6 months, and now they're about to deliver nothing for the next. 2022 is a wash.
It's a wash, dude.
It's a wash.
They gave up. They gave up on it.
Dude, did you see the list? I'm going to go, as we're talking about this, I'm going to go right to show. This is what we're doing right now. I don't know if you saw this, Puertorock, but the Satya, they did this image here of what's coming in 2022. They are so bad right now that they are listing games that are multi-platform and not coming to Game Pass as part of this list.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this thing out, but this is hilarious.
Yeah. Diablo is not, which shocking.
Diablo's not in Game Pass. That's next year.
Diablo is not in Game Pass.
But if you look at...
Yeah.
You look here, like they got games like they got the Elder Scrolls Online High Rise. They got
Call of Duty
on there. Hogwarts Legacy, Callisto Protocol. Those games are not even in Game Pass. What do you mean what's coming in 2022 to Xbox? Like, how desperate are you? You didn't even show those games at your showcase.
Those are not even their marketed games.
No.
So Sony marketed.
League of Legends is not even a console game, I found out. I thought they were bringing it to console.
Those are Xbox
PC
those are
Game
PC
Pass.
and mobile.
PC Game Pass.
PC and mobile.
But
here's the thing. Most
those are free to play games.
Have that game.
Those are free to play. Yeah, those are free to play games.
Age of Empires, not even Age of Empires coming to Xbox. That was a desperate. I don't talk about the predictions, man, because that was.
Would they really expect PC gamers to start paying to play League of Legends?
I don't know. Well, because you know why? You're getting all the characters. Like, that's what they're trying to do. They're like doing like a whole. You get all the characters in Game Pass. So subscribe to Game Pass.
But you're gonna pay $15 or $10 a month every month just for characters. That's like never buying characters. You're renting them.
Exactly. You're not. Much. You're just like, I don't know.
It's cheaper just to buy the characters.
I have no clue, dude. I have no clue what they're.
This is wild.
And for mobile, nonetheless, too. They're like, and what's crazy is that when you watch the show, after they show this Redfall, that's where, hey, I got Sarah Bond up here. Where is she? Oh, well, here's the rest of Redfall here. And, like, it looks, they said it's Borderlands with vampires and... Dude, it looks like Back 4 Blood.
It's Back 4 Blood with vampires.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's
and I'm like, that's what I saw. I'm like, all right, this is Back 4 Blood, multiplayer, co-op, got it. And I thought, all right, this is not bad to start off the show.
Yeah,
if this is how you start off, okay, cool.
And then they did Hollow Knight.
You didn't know that was the highlight of the show.
Oh my God, I did not. Oh my God.
There's Hollow Knight coming to Game Pass, the sequel to Hollow Knight. Okay. These are the indies that we're getting.
Those on PlayStation.
I don't know what the hell this thing was. This whole like cartoon gun thing shooting around here. Play Day 1 in Game Pass. What was this thing called?
that Rick and Morty looking thing.
Yeah, that Rick and Morty looking thing. But then here we go. This Sarah
another
Bond.
FPS.
Here what she says.
High on life. High on life.
Here she goes. Watch this. This is so after they showed those three things, right? The Redfall, they showed the Hollow Knight sequel, which that's a good get, but again, it's an indie game. This is not what, and I'll get into the main reason why this stuff is a problem. And then you listen to Sarah Bond. Here she comes. Ready?
Showcase. Today, we're doing something we've never done before. For the first time ever, our entire show is focused on games you can play over the next 12 months. You're going to see more gameplay.
Yeah, wait a second. Before she never did this before because typically what the shows they would do is the games that you'll play in the next 6 months. You'll play this holiday. That's typically Microsoft's position of the shows.
MMO is holiday gaming, which is bad enough.
Exactly.
So
it used to be holiday
until
gaming.
the end of the month. Now it's not even that.
Yeah, now we never did this before. This is over the next year. And what's crazy is now it's not even like you have a year of like, oh, here's coming January, February, March, April. No, it's just like 2023.
It's like May, June.
You don't even know. They didn't even put months. Here, this is what she leads with.
Industry-defining racing experiences, gripping narratives, compelling strategy titles, and my favorite, the most anticipated open world RPG of the last 20 years. All playable in the year ahead.
We saw how that panned out.
No.
And the best
Wait,
part
this is the preview.
with Xbox, you'll be able to play those games in more ways than ever before.
Here, here's the humdinger right here.
PC, or on the go with Xbox Cloud Gaming. You can play with who you want, where you want, and when you want. Today, we're going to show you more than 30 titles that are coming to Game Pass. And that is on top of the hundreds of titles coming to members over the next year. Our next announcement shows that the benefits of Game Pass go well beyond the console. We are thrilled to be working with an iconic team that has built some of the most played, most watched franchises in the entire world. And now, all Game Pass members will be able to unlock the benefits for these incredible games on PC and mobile.
Wow. Now, let me explain something to you on this thing. They took the screenshots. Let me see if I could get them of everybody doing X's in the chat. Greenberg sitting there. Here they go, Greenberg and Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer looks like he got his ass beat after the show in this picture. And then, Tim Dog was sleeping. And then
this show gave Phil herpes.
That's because he's up booty's ass so much. That's what happened. That's what happens when you kiss that dirty ass with that pad quality. You get that shit on your lips. Dude, people flew out to LA to sit in a thing, to wear a green shirt, and to do X in the chat, and have Phil Spencer come out and say, you guys can't wait to see this, all this other stuff. And the second announcement of this thing is saying all the stuff that you could play on. Do you think all those guys are Xbox PC guys, like hardcore PC dudes?
Yeah.
No, they're not. Those guys that flew out there and are brushing balls with Phil out there, those are console dudes from the Xbox era.
Yeah.
They want to see what you're going to deliver for the 12 teraflops of Philness going in your face. That's what they want to see.
You need to report them to the FTC.
Report them all.
That's who I feel sorry for the most.
That's who it's for, dude.
The console guy that bought his Xbox and he wanted to see the payoff, and yet these guys are basically moving away from the console. Their focus is on anything but
second
console.
Announcement. Like after they just showed 3 games, the second announcement is her talking about all these Riot games, which are already on PC, but they're coming to PC Game Pass and to mobile. And it just shows how Game Pass, and she's like, for all Game Pass members, it's like, no. You mean Xbox Game Pass console owners cannot play these games. You need Game Pass Ultimate.
That's what I don't understand.
Yeah,
I don't get this. They're talking about one ecosystem. That's not one ecosystem.
It's not. It depends on the device.
When another device has exclusives over your own device that you actually make yourself, which is the console, there's a problem.
Mm-hmm. Well, Puertorock, it's even worse because now they're focusing on TVs again. Remember the Samsung and all of that? They're starting to they got these streaming sticks that's coming out, the little streaming.
Yep. Well, no, they banned that. Now they're just slapping an app on the Samsung TVs. Yeah.
That's telling you, right? The console itself is there. I don't see them continuing to spend billions of dollars on these consoles when it's no longer their focus. It's no longer their focus. We saw, right, and it's not me saying this, but the Microsoft CFO in court with the it came out and it said that Microsoft just don't make any money on the Xbox hardware. So why would they keep spending billions of dollars on R&D for this hardware that majority of the people aren't going to buy anyway?
Exactly. And what's crazy is that they're not trying to like cover it up or anything like that, dude. They're like, it's like the headline of the show. Like right after they showed those couple of games, now it's like she comes on and the first words are coming out of her mouth is like, it's on PC and mobile. It's like, well, wait a second. Where was Phil going? I hear you. Here's the console games and stuff. No, the first time you hear an executive speak, it's this stuff. And it's confusing because I saw people getting very excited going, oh, wow, so Valorant and stuff is coming to Xbox. It's like, no,
that's what I
not,
thought,
dude.
I didn't catch. Yeah. It wasn't until I had my live after the show where be like, no, Puertorock, this is just PC Game Pass. And I'm thinking, hold on, wait a minute. For bad enough, we saw a new IP exclusive for PC made by Xbox.
Yes.
Now you're telling me Microsoft is making deals, but only the PC mobile audience can actually benefit from it? Like, this doesn't make sense.
Dude,
I don't get it.
I knew when they were like,
console become the afterthought?
Yeah, when they go, we're gonna have these games across PC, console, and cloud. Dude, they're gonna even have probably cloud exclusives moving forward. And you're right, like this is not one ecosystem. They want to price it as such, but you need to own you need to want to play on all those different devices. Like the console dudes need to want to play on PC to take advantage of it, which is crazy.
Let me ask you guys this. What is the advantage, right, of using the Xbox store or however you're going to access these games that are PC games, these Riot games? I'm just trying to understand what is, like, if I'm on PC and I because I do play Valorant and stuff like that.
But Valorant doesn't use controller.
And it's free, right?
Yeah, it's free to play, right? It's free.
But it does use controller, right?
How does Xbox really, you know what I'm saying? How does that have anything to do with Xbox? Like, how are they going to get credit for that? How to be subscribing to Game Pass? Now, I think I probably just thought about, because what Jez says earlier, they're going to just offer you the characters unlocked, so
that's
don't
what
have
it
to,
says.
I guess,
but that's the perk that you're paying for.
But look at the PC audience.
Yeah,
you're going to tell a PC gamer that to get these characters, you have to consistently pay. Let's say, I don't know how much.
$15 or $10. $10 a month on PC. It's $10.
Yeah.
So for $120 a year to access these characters, PC gamers, PC don't even want to pay for.
Yeah, they don't want to pay for shit.
Let alone $120 a year for a character.
And nonetheless, you gotta get the game through the Xbox Windows Store. You can't use Steam.
Yeah,
and they're not playing through the Windows Store.
No, they're not. But this is a way to try to get them over.
That was my question.
Exactly. What's up, Hatsuma with the 2? He goes, "Sup, crew? Early enough, I was pitching the signal." Yes, man. Hit that. The sirens are up, man. The sirens are up. You guys voted that poll. I had to stop the count. But exactly, it says right here, coming this winter. Thank you, Hatsuma. He goes, unlocked rosters and XP boosts with Game Pass for PC and mobile. This is an announcement at your Xbox show. This is beyond the console. And you got to want now. And this is the problem, like you guys are saying. Like, people are playing this on Steam. They're comfortable. They can use whatever they want, like whatever they want to do. They're trying to pull them away from Steam and get them into Game Pass on Windows Store. So that when this says it's coming to Windows Game Pass,
whatever your name is,
they have to get
ready for the big surprise.
The store that the Windows Store nobody wants to deal with. And this is what they're trying to do. This is a get for them. They're trying to get it into. Somebody decided to put some trash in their Windows Store. Or put games, in their trashy Windows Store. That's what
the reality is. The reality is, if you enjoy Microsoft, the one place where you're going to get 100% at their best is on PC, because it's clear.
That's right.
That their console is their afterthought. This is multiple times they made exclusives for PC. This is multiple times they're doing extra stuff for PC over their console. Like, the console is, you get what you get, but on PC, they're going to put the number one most effort on there.
Dude, Age of Empires still never came over. Like, that, people thought that was going to be an announcement, even though you play that with mouse and keyboard, which that was another announcement. Mouse and keyboard coming to Xbox. They saw a $300 Razer on your laptop.
Not even that.
You can't even play it. They don't bring the game over.
Yeah.
It has the Asobo game. Like, this is good. Plague's Tale was great. That's a good get, but that was an announcement from last year. having Plague's Tale 2 in Game Pass. That was last year's announcement. They just recycled it again.
I'm going to say this one thing, right? And this is what I don't understand, and I think that they should have got the message by now. But when it comes to gaming, to most gamers, I'm not going to say all gamers, I'm just going to say to most gamers, money is not really an object. People buy stuff that they want and they feel that has value. So even though it's nice that it's in Game Pass, for example, MLB The Show is in Game Pass.
Mm-hmm. That's the best gaming. I
still ended up spending $70 to buy it on my PS5, even though I have an Xbox. You know why? It's because that's where I play. That's where the value I find. I wanted the 3D audio. I wanted the dual haptic feedback.
Yep.
I wanted, my characters from my previous career to continue and stuff like that. And I get it, right? To me, I think Game Pass is like, I'm going to try it. Because that's what I do. I try a lot of games on Xbox. And once I try it and I see that it's worth it, then I go and spend $70 on PlayStation.
You're basically
demo. Yeah, but I'm not the only person that does that.
No,
a lot of people
I can understand that because the PlayStation having those controllers and having that sound and having those advantages, you'll basically definitely make you want to play the games over there. Like, yeah, you know what's crazy is that speaking about the fact that Plague's Tale's up there, I had Plague's Tale on PC, but I didn't play the first one until it came to PlayStation because the DualSense and the way it felt with the rats and all that other stuff, and it felt awesome. It immersed me more into the game and made me want to play through it because of the sound and the interaction with the controller. It was really crazy feeling the rats move around in the controller and stuff like that. That I was more engaged, and actually I played through it and beat it on PlayStation, even though I had it on Xbox on PC. And I plan to do the same thing with Requiem. I'm gonna buy it on PlayStation because I want the full experience. You know, I don't want the 80% experience. I want the 100% experience, and that's what PlayStation gives you, that interaction. And it's something that people thought was a gimmick. Nobody was gonna use. Everybody's using it.
Well, Phil is working on the controller right now. He's working on a controller to have all of those features.
Hopefully he's not just saying that. But another factor, there's guys now, some Xbox games between like conversations and DMs, some that have a PS5 and Xbox Series X, some of them now switch playing their multiplats on the PlayStation simply because of the DRM. Some of them happen. Like guys, one of my DMs saying, "Yo, I can't play my Xbox."
Yep.
Wow.
So now playing these games on Game Pass doesn't mean anything to them if they can't actually play the games. Exactly. They better just buy it or wait for a sale on PlayStation. But at least they know they can play it anytime they want.
Yeah.
Wow.
So even some of them are pissed off at that.
Dude, it's been a bad month.
Some don't trust multiplats on Xbox.
Wow. No. Yeah, and it's been a bad month. It started with that shit. Yeah, it started with
you might not be able to play the games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is rolling in from like the month of a poor month that they had, starting with the DRM that Puertorock was mentioning. Just been a bad month of PR and just bad stuff that you think this will be a kind of a rectifying situation, and this just dug the hole deeper.
I think yesterday they had another outage.
Yeah,
last night they did.
People are like, wait a minute, right before the show?
Yep, right before the show. They did. You're right.
Like, can you really trust Xbox at this point to be your main ecosystem when you can be locked out of games?
They're trying to be everywhere. That's what I mean. They're spreading themselves too thin. It's not only just a company with Xbox Live and stuff, but it's also with the studios. You see, where are the games? Where are their quality studios? There's so many no-shows at this thing. They are not prepared to be everywhere. They're not taking care of their house before going poking around the neighborhood. They are poking around the neighborhood with blanks right now, and the house is burning down. And they don't realize that you got to take care of your house first before you go outside. They're just leaving the house, oven on, gas on, woohoo! Like, yo, let's go PC, a mobile, little Timmy, little Fred. You want to play on McDonald's on phones? Dude, they are wasting time because you want to know what? Timmy and Fred don't give a shit about you. They don't care, but you're abandoning your core audience, and your core audience is done. I don't know who's left. You pissed off all the Halo people. They're gone. All you got is the hardcore people holding on to the Halo strings. But you're right. Like, they're spread. Look, Xbox consoles, PC, and cloud. All over. We're everywhere. We want to accommodate everybody, but their network is fluttering on goddamn on little twigs. It falls down in an instant.
the problem I've had with Microsoft in the past is, for one, like you said, they're spread too thin, and they don't master any one thing.
No,
like they're mediocre at everything. If they would at least, right?
Thing here.
Like I remember last gen, the generation before, and the generation before that, right? People used to say, "Well, we have the best online infrastructure." Right, we had the best versions of the multiplats. We had the best, we had all this best. They've lost all of that. There is Microsoft, the Xbox does nothing best, like literally nothing best anymore.
This is the best looking game of the show here. Forza again. Forza Horizon last year was the highlight of their show, and has Forza Motorsport, which is not even coming out this holiday, sometime in 2023. Again, another game with just a year slapped onto it, which, given the track record of Xbox going, last year they said Starfield coming out 11/11/2022. They told you a specific date, and now that has turned into ambiguity. You're telling me, when you tell me 2023, I'm going to trust you that you're not going to come in and go, you know what? Sorry, we heard you. We need to fix this coming spring. This is the only one with the spring. Spring, and who knows when so if that's coming out in spring, when's Starfield coming out? And when's Redfall coming out? Were they all going to come out in March? Every game with all three of them, like week after week, they're going to come out in March?
Listen, those games, I'll be honest, a lot of those games aren't coming out to next holiday season.
I think they're going to get delayed. I think they're talking out your ass. They're played in the next 12 months. I'm telling. They're talking about from June to June. So it's different when you.
Most of those are those indies that they showed. It's not really the staples.
Is the game coming out in January or July? Like, that is a huge window of what you're trying to portray here, and especially the biggest fallacy of this is that you look at what Sony has laid out, right? You knew last year you had Horizon, you had and we know it now for this year. The only one
you're my number one customer.
But if you look at this year, you say, wait, we got Forspoken in October, September you got Last of Us, and then if God of War is going to hit itself in November, which they're saying, you already have your cadence, which is incredible, is that if you were a subscriber, that's the kind of security and confidence you need to maintain a subscription. But if somebody goes, hey, JayDub, next year sometime, you might pay me $15 a month for the next 12 months. These games will come out sometime in 2023. Are you going to be giving somebody $15 a month when you have this ambiguity of a whole year? You're not. And Microsoft has yet to set up that cadence of like, hey, you're getting this in January, you're getting this in February, you're getting this in March, this in April. And what's horrible is they're going backwards, because last year they did that. Remember, they said, Flight Simulator coming out now, Psychonauts 2, Forza Horizon, Halo. Like, they had a lineup for the next 3-4 months. They didn't even do this year. They have nothing in 2022. They have some they got scorned.
It's crazy that they are willing to just cancel the year, pretty much say, hey, we're done. We're just going to write this as a write-off. Like, what about those people? I'm not talking about the people that they got that $1 deal and they got three free years of Game Pass.
That's coming up, dude. That's up this year. It's up. It's up.
Yeah, I'm talking about the people that genuinely paid up for 6 months or a year or 2 years or whatever, all that money, and there is nothing that, that they get nothing for that. Nothing. In all this time. That's pretty bad, and that's that Microsoft mindset of wait for it. It's going to come eventually. Guess what? By the time it comes, you're already 5-6 years in. You've already subscribed for 5-6. They already got thousands of dollars from you,
dude. They just did it in 2022 when Halo got delayed. They had nothing for the launch of their new console. What's crazy is they just did this in 20. It seems like they do it every 3 years. It happened with the one. It happened with the One X. Remember, Crackdown was supposed to launch with it. It got delayed, and they launched Crackdown. They launched the One X with Lucky's Tales. They had nothing. They had nothing to compensate. They were telling people to play Master Chief Collection again. Now the One X launches. The Series X launches. Halo gets delayed a year. What did they have to replace Halo? They said, oh, here's Gears Tactics from early in the year, PC port coming there. They had nothing to count to do that. Now, look at this. Last year they had Halo. This year, Starfield gets delayed, they have nothing to compensate for the holiday. They have no backup plan, nothing. They're just like, fuck it, like we're done. Yeah. Like, hey, good luck. And
you know the sad part about it? Even when Starfield launches, even when they drop that game, they're still going to have to fix that game.
Oh, just
they're
like
going to do like
Infinite.
what they did with Halo.
It's
still going to be missing a lot of content.
Dude,
it's still going to. I'm like, just fuck it. If that's the case, just do what you do with Halo. Just drop that shit. And
this looks cool. I like that they added damage to Forza. Like Forza looks good with the damage and stuff like that. Like Forza's going to be. Again, I can't see them doing Forza and Starfield like right next to each other. So I'm really interested in how they're going to plan on doing this. With the but Forza looks great. But again, so this is motorsport.
You two make some good points. I want to chime in.
Okay.
So I said this for a while. I also believe Microsoft did too much too fast. They didn't focus. They didn't do the classic, crawl, stand, walk, run.
Yeah.
Since last gen, their issue was creating great games and creating games at a consistent rate.
Yeah.
Right? That should have been the main focus, okay? But instead, they said, okay, we have this issue. We're going to buy studios, but we're also going to tackle Game Pass. We're going to tackle PC, and we're going to tackle cloud, and we're going to do all of this day one. But all of those things are reliant on your ability to make great games and consistently make them.
Yeah.
Right? Cloud gaming, Game Pass, PC gaming, and, play wherever you want is all reliant on the ability to create great games, right? And consistently be, in a timely manner. If you can't do that, then everything else fails.
Exactly.
Right? Because that's the heart. That's the link. The heart of gaming, especially as a first party, is the ability to create games and release at a decent schedule. That's your main purpose.
You're right.
Before the nail polish, the refrigerators,
exactly.
Man, that's all, the Halo boots. That's all cute and dandy.
The Wolverine from the Xbox.
That's all cute and dandy until you realize, wait a minute, your main purpose is this, and you're not doing this, but you want to do everything else but this. That's like worrying about, you're going to school and you're more focused on getting good grades in gym and all these other classes, but you're failing math, science, English, and social studies.
Yeah.
Your core competencies is the heart of it all. Everything else is just add-ons. Exactly. It's like when you go to school and you're playing on the baseball team, if you got failing grades, you're off the team. Yeah. You cannot play on this sports team unless your core purpose in school is good grades. And Microsoft don't realize the core purpose is create great games and have a system to have a good schedule.
They said it though. Puertorock, Phil says that and lies right to everybody's face. But what's crazy is that the concept of Game Pass came up when they were at the lowest point of game production. Like they shut down the studios, they canceled they shut down all the Lionhead. They closed down, they canceled Scalebound, and in that lull is when they came up with Game Pass. And then they go, oh shit, we have a service here. Well, we don't have studios to make games for this service. Oh, and guess what else? We don't have any content to put in this service. It reminds me of the launch of the Xbox. If you remember back when they did that Xbox 20 years, they basically said, they got the approval from Bill Gates to do the Xbox. And the first thing they went to do was go buy Nintendo. It's like, dude, you come up with a concept of consoles and you want to make games for this. You come up with the console, you get the approvals, but you didn't get games planned for it. Your first thing is to go buy Nintendo. Oh, go! We got a console. We got to put games in it. Let's go buy Nintendo. And Nintendo's like, get the fuck out of here.
But that's that whole corporate.
That's that Xbox, dude.
That's that whole Xbox, Microsoft corporate type thing that they do. Is not about them having the creativity and the artistry and creating something from scratch and dealing with it. They want to just go buy something like what they've did recently, right? Just buy up something since you don't have anything.
Exactly how.
But guess what? When you buy up something like that, you don't get the same return in quality and in notoriety that you would. I mean,
the passion.
Just look at Sony's purchases, right? They bought Insomniac, but guess what? They had already been doing games with them for a while, so that synergy kind of fit. Mm-hmm. Sony already had that high-end pedigree of, we're not releasing shit, we're going to let this shit bake in the oven and we're going to keep working on it and not just throw something out there. Microsoft they don't care. They'll throw that shit in Game Pass and say, here you go.
Let me ask you a question. $7 billion. What has Starfield gained from Microsoft purchasing them, because if they didn't purchase them, they were still getting Starfield anyway. What is Starfield using the cloud? Are they using Xbox teraflops? Are they eating monsters for breakfast and bitches for brunch per their marketing terms? What is Starfield benefiting from by being owned?
Cheap. It's not what Starfield is taking advantage of. It's what it is
brunches and mimosas.
Microsoft, right? They get 8 studios that are able to make some games. Yeah, sure, the games that they were already going to make anyway, but at least now that's under their umbrella where they can say, hey, these are some AAA and AA games. Now we have those in Game Pass, whereas previously we only had Halo, Gears, and Forza to give people.
Mm-hmm. So the only benefit that thing was to put it in Game Pass. So the Todd Howard is not using any special abilities of being any engines or anything like that. It's all just so all they did was they said, here's $7 billion. We want it in Game Pass because that's the only thing that would change with Starfield. If Bethesda was not owned by Microsoft, Starfield was still coming there anyway. Same thing with Call of Duty. You're still getting Call of Duty, but Microsoft spent $77 billion on it for what? Like, this is the thing, is just to put this stuff in Game Pass, and it looks like that Game Pass is not only a crutch for quality, but it's also a crutch for the developers because they seem to be scaled back, taking their time. The delays come fast and furious. They delay shit, and they're not even delays out a month or two for polish. Dude said that Starfield is delayed to some ambiguous date next year, and it's basically they're just fixing up some polish on it. You went from 11/11/2022 to some 6-month window the following year, and the game is done. You're putting polish on it. You're telling me the polish, you don't have a definitive date for the polish? Like, you went from 11/11/2022 to like the first half of 2023.
We saw that game, and that game was chugging like at 20 some frames a second. On top of that, we saw glitches, people with the head backwards and stuff. Listen, it's Bethesda. They're known for just dropping this shit.
Look at Halo. They delayed that shit a year, and now they're still saying, I'm sorry. And I can't believe Halo wasn't even in this show. And this, oh my God. When I saw Halo, I was like, so they're probably going to use Season 3. They're going to try to rehype Halo again with the bootleg
Battle Royale. What happened to Battle Royale?
The Battle Royale.
They can't even get co-op.
Campaign co-op, which is going to be 4 Master Chiefs.
That's a whole.
It's 4 Master Chiefs apparently. It's
and all these leads leaving too. You got these top leads, not like the contractors or the temp workers. You got the leads. Like when the lead leaves, somebody has to take over and either go with that same vision or create their own vision.
Flight Simulator, Jesus. Yeah, this is where they put Halo. They got helicopters now, and they put the friggin' Pelican in the game. That's what, because people want to fly the Pelican in goddamn Flight Simulator. Are you kidding me?
So what is this 40th anniversary edition? Is this like the Game of the Year edition version of Flight Simulator? Or is it a whole new game?
This game has been announced 3 years in a row.
It's just giving nod to them making Flight Simulator game for the last 40 years.
This game came out re-release? This came out 3 years ago. This came out.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Flight Simulator released on PC in 2020. They announced it for console in 2021 and released it. And now this is the 40th anniversary of 2022. Now's the 40th anniversary. They put in helicopters in it, and they added the goddamn Master Chief Pelican. They basically.
So it's just celebrating DLC. Every year. They're just talking about they're releasing DLC and they're celebrating 40 years.
Exactly.
So it's not an actual game or something.
No,
it's just
no. It's just you know how they.
This is getting even. This just gets even worse. Because I thought the 40th. I thought like they're releasing like the Game of the Year edition. That's what
They released the game 2 years ago.
Yeah. No, they won't do that because that content that's inside, like, man, you'd have to spend thousands of dollars to
because
unlock everything that's in there.
People make the planes, and they got real plane builders creating games and playing planes in there, charging $15, $50 for a plane. There's no other planes in the game. You can't earn them. It's not a game. You can't earn them. You got to buy them from stores that people create. And buy them from there. So that's why when you add content,
that's why when people were giving like GT7, they giving them shit. And
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like
I
that.
did cover that.
I never paid any attention to it because when you look at Flight Simulator,
$25 planes.
You physically have
money.
to buy it. There's no way to unlock it. Whereas at least GT, I haven't spent a dime, and I fucking made millions and millions of dollars, and I unlocked fucking anything I want.
Exactly. It could GT's a game. Flight Simulator is not a game. Like it's like it's a freaking plane model collector. That's what it is. And that's why when they add a plane or something to it, it's a big deal because those things cost like $25, $30. You're not earning anything. It's not like you fly from New York to LA and I earn a plane. You don't earn shit. You just flew from New York to LA. That's it.
So hold on. So all them Xbox fans that's been complaining about GT7 like DLC cars, buying them, even though you could earn them in game, it's all been fake outrage then. Because none of them complain about Flight Simulator.
Exactly.
Well, Puertorock is because they don't know because they don't play Flight Simulator.
They don't play it.
You see what I'm saying? I fly with Flight Simulator.
You don't know. You can't complain about something you don't know. So they don't even play these games for them to know. So while they're complaining about GT7, they're actually looking stupid because Flight Simulator is worse.
I covered it in my show.
Earn these things.
Exactly. I covered that shit.
Look, Puertorock, I got the whole flight cockpit and everything, right? I've been fucking with Flight Simulator forever. I never said anything about it because at the end of the day, it was all cap for them, and they were going to do it anyway. It didn't really matter about it. They just wanted to down a PlayStation game and fake outrage on that. But then when you bring it out on the Xbox side, you bring out all the shit that's going on with them. They get amnesia. They put the blindfold on, or they say, "Hey, it's free in Game Pass. I didn't have to pay anything. It's free to me, so I don't care."
It's if you remember. First, before I say something, I want to say I thank you so much. My Smo with the 50, he goes, here's a drink or two. Cheers. Thank you so much. I'm going to need it. Thank you so much, man. Need a goddamn drink after this. I'm sweating bullets right now. I'm freaking so fired up right now. I got the great JayDub and Puertorock together. The Grindhouse doors are blowing off the
dynamic duo.
Dynamic duo, man. The fires here. But you know what's crazy? And thank you so much, my Smo. I'm going to say here, what's crazy, if you remember with Flight Simulator, when it launched in Game Pass, you got the basic edition, but there were two other editions that cost $100 and like
$129,
which had planes in them that you cannot earn or ever get again. Only if you bought those other editions. There were 3 editions of them. This is all the bullshit that nobody talks about, but they went balls deep in goddamn GT7 for overnight when the thing went down. Xbox Live is going down, then the friggin' got all the time. It's going down.
Crickets.
Oh, it's okay. I can play my game. Oh no, you can't play your games, dude. You're stuck. And then here's Overwatch 2.
No, Jez, what they told you, they said, I know Xbox Live is down. Go outside and touch grass. No. Remember that? The whole touch grass.
Phil Spencer going, thank you. You saved my family. Now my son can go outside and play because Xbox Live is down.
Little Timmy.
I'm
outside playing catch with little Timmy.
Greenberg, look, he hit the ball the first time ever. Thank you so much for making Xbox Live go down so he could go outside and hit his first baseball. Get the hell out of here. You know what? This is what drives me crazy. Because if it was about the games, all the Xbox fans will feel the same way that we feel right now because we're goddamn gamers. And instead, they brush balls with Phil, herpy goddamn lips that he got from kissing Booty's ass, and basically they love ball washing those executives. Like it's like going to Disney World and thinking Mickey Mouse could come home with you and is your friend. That's an actor in a goddamn costume. That is not your friend. That person's not going to come home with you and do your dishes. Like, that's what the kids, like, I don't understand how you celebrate these executives and thank them for flying you out rooftop parties at Frog will say glory holes galore. And basically, dude, I don't know what the hell they serving those goddamn drinks over there.
Like, what's insane is, it's over in terms of 2022. It's
over.
What's in store for 2022 for Xbox is dead. Yeah. And I just don't understand. Like, PlayStation 4 wasn't like the whole 2 years sparse.
Not even close.
Was nowhere near as bad as this.
No,
not on any level.
This is unacceptable.
And even Sony admitted that they were sparse.
Yeah,
and it was nowhere near as bad.
And they got a service that's based on day one AAA games. That's why people sign up for Game Pass. And they don't have it. They don't have any compensation. And like you were mentioning before, I said this when I was doing the Jeff Keighley trash show when he was doing the Snooze Fest. When they showed Saints Row and then they showed Gotham Knights, it didn't have the Game Pass logo in the back of it. I was like, because people are like, they're going to get those games. What's crazy with this announcement, no big third-party games even want to do shit with Game Pass. They got nothing. Like, it's going backwards. If you look, like, besides MLB The Show, they were trying, even what you say with Outrise, at least it was an attempt to try to get something outside of just the indie stuff. They have not done that this year. Well, besides MLB The Show, which seems to be a routine thing, but they didn't do it with Madden. Outright, even the Outright is DLC. I don't know if that's coming to Game Pass. I don't think so. If you look at the list,
no, it's not. It's
not. So like,
listen, the big thing is Diablo 4 is not coming to Game Pass.
Dude, here's
that's huge.
Satya's list right here. Where is it? We got it right here. He has, and what's crazy is that the 2022 list was the list from last year, 2021. Like Atomic Heart is still on here. Stalker 2. Which we know Stalker 2 is on 2023.
There's some multiplayer. Yeah, they're all.
Stalker 2 is 2023. He's saying. Yeah. And what's crazy is that they go and hit. Look at this, coming to Xbox PC over the next 12 months. But how does this make me want to sign up for Game Pass when you got games in here like Callisto Protocol and Overwatch 2 without Game Pass on it? Forza Hot Wheels, they recycled the DLC expansion for Forza Horizon.
Yeah.
Where is it? Wait. Oh. The grinders know what I got to hit. They know what I got to hit right now. I didn't even have it queued up because I'm so fired up right here. We know what we need, grinders. They recycled Hot Wheels. Here it is.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit.
Hey guys, I'm gonna check you guys out, man.
Holy Spirit.
All right.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Thank you, Puertorock.
Activate.
Shout out, Puertorock, coming on. Thank you. There you go.
Holy Spirit activate.
Dude, recycling this shit.
That's funny.
Hold on.
That's funny.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit.
Horizon 5 Hot Wheels. Dude, I think they took the same image from freaking Forza Horizon.
I know.
Dude, I can't believe it. They don't even have the innovation with Forza 5 Hot Wheels. And guess what? That's your $100 edition in Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheels. You don't get that in Game Pass. You got to pay for that.
You got to pay. And that's just like $39, $49.
For Hot Wheels expansion right now.
Yeah.
And that's where they're going with this stuff. And like, here you go. Now, are you going to pay for Hot Wheels expansion for a game that you got the base version in Game Pass? Are you going to pay for a game that you don't own? I don't know. Who knows? Sea of Thieves Season 7. The house fly that won't die, please. You know what, Sea of Thieves? What the hell is Season 7, dude? Like, Season 7, you did...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Here we go. Got time for that. We had no time for that, Sea of Thieves trash. Goddamn house fly that don't die. Elder Scrolls Online High Isle. That's not in Game Pass. So let's see what's in Game Pass in 2022. We have Nakura Blade Point, As Dusk Falls, Somerville, Plague's Tale, that's the only decent team, Warhammer Darktide, Valheim coming to Game Pass, but that's PC Game Pass, so that's not on your Xbox. So there's a caveat there. They don't define that there because, you know, when they want it to be all one, when it benefits them, then they do this. But when they want it to be like, this is what happens when they think they're slick, but that's why when they throw PC in there, Valheim is not coming to Xbox, but it doesn't say here that's coming to PC, but it says up here coming to PC, Xbox/PC. Valheim's a PC exclusive, so that's not coming to Xbox. This is the finesse right here. This is Philness. Here it is. Grounded, Lightyear Frontier, Fallout 76, High on Life, Atomic Heart, Scorn, Pentiment, Personas, Persona 5 Royale. That is like, the game is so old. It's good, but like, day one games, dude. Halo Infinite Season 3, Hello Neighbor 2, that was on last year's list. Slime Rancher 2, that was on last year's list. Party Animals was announced last year. Flight Simulator. Why is Flight Simulator back on here? That came to Game Pass last year. What do you mean it's coming out in 2022? It's out already. The one that has the helicopters? That's a re-release?
It's to fill in the what do you call it? It's filler.
And look who's tweeting this out. You want to know what? I'm sorry, but this is not bootleg Cobral putting the slides together. Look who tweeted this. Look who tweeted this out. Mr. Bootleg Satya Nadella. That's what he thinks of you. He thinks you're fools. He thinks you're clowns. That's why he calls Xbox the Nintendo. He reminds me of my parents when I was 5 years old. And when I was like, I'll play an Xbox, and they go like this. They go, oh, the Nintendo? Go turn off the Nintendo. I'm like, no, Mom, it's an Xbox. No, then everything's a Nintendo. Every game is a Nintendo. Turn off the Nintendo, son. I'm like, Mom, it's an Xbox. No, that's how Satya talks to everybody. He goes, Phil, how's the Nintendo doing? And he's like, Satya, it's an Xbox. He goes, okay, Nintendo. It's like, Nintendo's doing good. How are we doing? He goes, Satya, we have an Xbox. That's what it's called. He goes, whatever it is. I don't care. How's it doing? And it feels like shit. And he goes, all right, good. Buy some more companies. I don't know. Here's the checkbook. Satya is tweeting this out. He has no clue. Satya he wouldn't even know when Xbox ever hit him in the ass. He's retweeting this out. He goes, oh, our gaming division said something. Let me retweet this out and let me say Kumbaya Marshmallows. Let me see. Did he say that? He goes, Xbox is on a mission to bring the joy of gaming. Dude, what is he? Is he friggin' the joy of painting? Goddamn Bob Ross? Put a happy little tree? Fucking work on your trees. Halo trees look like fucking dog ass. Over the next 12 months, fans will experience the most creative and diverse lineup of back-to-back game launches yet. This dude's on drugs. He don't know what the hell he's talking about. Back-to-back game launches. What are you talking about? You talking about your first party? You're talking about games that are not even coming into Game Pass coming in here, like Modern Warfare, Call of Duty? Why is Call of Duty on this list? Why is Callisto Protocol here? Why is Hogwarts Legacy on here? The only games that give a fucking... Gotham Knights, why is that on here? They're not coming to Game Pass. If this show was to tell... You had a showcase to show me what's coming to Game Pass. Why do we have the games that people want to play not in Game Pass? Gotham Knights need to be in... All these games here, they need to be in Game Pass. That's when you start making moves. And that's it. Right, JayDub? Oh, JayDub has to step out. He just dropped off. I don't know. That's it, the Bachelor Grindhouse. Shout out to JayDub. Yeah, jump off, man. Thank you so much, man. If you come back in, Grindhouse is open. Frogs, wherever you are. Shout out to over 280 people watching. Highest Grindhouse yet. Hey! Hit that like button. Share it out. Man, I drank too much coffee. Woo! And then we go to next year. Next year, dude. Here. 2023. Tell me if this shit's going to be real. Diablo not in Game Pass. That's a multi-plat game nonetheless. Oh, they're not putting that in Game Pass because they don't own them yet. But Diablo 4, right? Redfall, Starfield, Forza, Minecraft Legends, which is another thing. Ara, History Untold. Wu Long. Oh, shit. Pause. Who's Long? Stalker 2. That was supposed to be this year. Flintlock. 100 Heroes. League of Legends. That's on PC Game Pass. Another finesse. League of Legends Wild Rift. That's on your cell phone. That's another finesse. Valorant. That's on PC. That's another finesse. Teamfight Tactics, that's on PC or mobile. That's another. Legends of Ruderner, that's on PC. Oh, shit, Vin Diesel. What do you have to say? Arc 2 in Game Pass.
I don't play this game.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Did Vin Diesel just come into the... Vin Diesel, you are in Arc 2. What, are you excited as coming to Game Pass?
I don't play this game.
Oh, shit. Vin Diesel is not excited about Arc 2 coming to Game Pass.
I don't play this game.
I heard you, Vin. I heard you, man. Shout out to Vin Diesel for coming on the Grindhouse. Thank you.
I don't play this game.
Chill, dude. Chill. All right. I don't fucking care about Arc 2. Chill. Jesus. Oof. Resident Evil 4, not in Game Pass. So I'm so happy as a Game Pass this guy. Not in Game Pass. This is how you know the Philness is going on, dude. Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, Game Pass, old games, replaced. The game that was in 10 years of development. It's coming next year, apparently. Fuck, what? Replaced. Shit was announced at you heard it on the Grindhouse, if you know it. Replaced was supposed to come out, was announced 10 years ago at Gamescom, and with a date of 2013 release. And it's coming next year, apparently. 10 years late. They just missed 2013. Just missed it by a hair. They just missed 2013 with Replaced. They were off by a fucking decade. they really meant 2023. They didn't mean 2013 with Replaced. I'm glad, and it's coming back in Game Pass, so you know it's going to be a gem. You know it's going to be a gem. Erebon, Shadow Legacy, is this what you're signing up for, everybody? Is this what you wanted? Ravenlock, Dead Space, not in Game Pass. So when you come to a game that you know, it's not in Game Pass. The Last Case of Benedict Fox. And Cocoon. Is that the movie? Dude, I don't even know. All I'm going to tell you is that this right here, this image, tells you don't subscribe to Game Pass. Because the games that you know, the games that actually a gamer would want to play, are not in Game Pass. So why would I pay you $15 a month to play these other games when the games that I really want, let's see, Hogwarts, Call of Duty, Callisto Protocol, Dead Space, Diablo, Resident Evil 4 are not in your service. How was this supposed to be a sales pitch for Game Pass?
Have surrounded your given name with a foul stench. From this day forth, all the toilets in this kingdom shall be known as John's.
Dude, this is what we got. This is the show. This is the sales pitch.
Compelling heroes, open world campaign, deep customization. Solo or with friends, we can't wait for you to play Redfall when it releases early next year. If you're looking for something to sink your teeth into right now.
Oh, well, what can I play right now?
Where you can adventure alongside one of the biggest and most welcoming communities in gaming.
Elder Scrolls Online, I can play right now. Xbox Showcase. Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, okay.
This year's ZeniMax Online Studios is taking
no thanks.
You somewhere?
No thanks. I'm glad I didn't watch this live because I would have probably. No, I don't need to see Elder Scrolls Online DLC, please. No. And people, this is the, and we're gonna pause right here because I'm gonna say something here as we finish the second half of this trip. Yo, look at this! The Grindhouse door is blowing off. KingThrash, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's good? What's good, bro? And I'm up here.
What's up, man?
Stop, bro.
What a mess.
I had to come in, man. I had to come in and say what's up, bro.
Dude, that's what the Grindhouse are vented off, man. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. And let me get your thoughts on this, because this is what I was going to say. You know, because we're looking at this Elder Scrolls thing, right? He says games you can play right now. The point is that Microsoft, and we've seen this in the hype leading up to this thing, the problem that Xbox has, they do this one show, and they don't talk. They talk about everything else, but not about the games. They only say, they're like the Godfather. You know what? I'll give you this one time to ask me about my business. And he lies right to her face. He lies right to her face when she's like, I'll ask you one time. She's like, did you do it? Did you have him killed? And he's like, I'll ask you one time about my business. And then that's what Phil does. One time a year. He goes, one time a year, I'm going to tell you about the games. Just one time a year. And he lies right to your face. like this is what I mean is like you can't fill your show with when you have not spoken about games that people want to see with like, hey, you could play some DLC to Elder Scrolls and Grounded and Sea of Thieves. No, dude. So what do you think? Like, is that the thing too? Like, I think the hype for this is built up because they do not know how to put on a show and show anything. They don't want to market their games at all.
Right. They, bruh. They know. I said this a while ago, bro. They know they will never fit in.
Mm-hmm.
And they are professional. This is why they got rid of Don Matrick. and put Phil Spencer in there. Phil Spencer don't know shit about video games like that. He's a fucking manager. He's about money. So he's about he managed Xbox to try to make as much money as possible. So he's not going to tell us shit. And like you said, it's going to be like The Godfather. I'm going to tell you about the business once, and it's going to be a bold-faced fucking lie when I tell you.
Exactly. I'll tell you one time.
The problem is that he's succeeded into turning Xbox players into mob wives, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that mob wife, even though she don't believe it, will listen.
Accepting it. She's like, yeah, all right, you lied to me. Exactly. Like, yeah.
Yeah, they'll rather hear you lie than to sit there and think otherwise.
Exactly. He's like, she lied to him. Yeah.
Yeah, we're the impossible valley right now. That nobody should be believing what Phil Spencer or even what Xbox is doing.
Dude, I don't think they know what they're doing. They don't seem like they have a plan. Like the fact that you got Forza Horizon, so many people, the most played Forza Horizon ever in Game Pass, and you're going to recycle Hot Wheels DLC to the paid people that paid $100 for this. This is not free DLC in Game Pass, dude. This is paid DLC right now, and you recycled Hot Wheels.
Yeah, exactly what they did. They took everything that they had from when they had Hot they took everything that they had and just reused all of that shit, because that's all Forza Horizon 5 is a rehash of Forza Horizon 4, which is a rehash of Forza
Horizon. This proves it. Was it 3 that had the Hot Wheels or 4? Was it 4 that had the Hot Wheels?
I think it was 3. I think it was 3. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It was 3 or 4. But I'm thinking that was 3. And it's just the same. I mean, if you look at it, bro, they had a show and they showed 2 racing games.
Mm-hmm.
They showed 5 or 6 DLCs for games that have been out for years. And I'm talking Sea of Thieves. I'm talking Flight Simulator. I mean, I just don't, bruh. I mean, like, it was literally a waste of time. They spent a lot of time on games they shouldn't have been spending a lot of time on.
Mm-hmm.
But it was because to say our show is 90 minutes or 95 minutes, 5 minutes more than what it was when we had the Xbox One X. So when they had the Xbox One X, they bragged about having 90 minutes. When the One X finally got shown, it wasn't the Scorpio no more.
All right, watch. Here's the yeah, exactly. Keep talking, because I'm showing the Forza 5 DLC trailer. Oh, and I hit that goddamn like button because I got the Forza Horizon 3 Hot Wheels trailer, and we're gonna see.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're just rehashing it, bro.
Let's see. There it is.
Taking all the assets they had from that, bro. It's the biggest cash grab in gaming history, bro. Biggest cash grab in gaming history. Everything was about Game Pass.
Oh yeah.
And you know what, Jez?
Well, you see what's going on.
You know what, Jez? I feel bad for Phil Spencer, bro. I feel bad for him. Not because of the situation, but because I feel bad for him and Sarah Bond. Sarah Bond is really the one who should be getting all the praise for Game Pass. And she's the one that's putting the games on Game Pass. It's her. It's not Phil Spencer. It's her. She's the one making these deals.
Phil's so disconnected right now. Here's the Forza Horizon 3 trailer. 5 years. This is them recycling DLC. Here you go. Dude.
I'm telling you.
There you go. Look at this.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Ridiculous. Like all it is, it's orange tracks in the world that they have. Those Hot Wheels Island. And there you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Recycled DLC.
And call it a day.
Paid DLC. Yeah. This is paid. This is not free, so you can't use the Game Pass excuse. This is paid. People paid $100 for 2 expansions in Forza Horizon, and this is what they did. This is 3 DLC. Like, this is it. This is not people making this stuff up. Look, here's Forza Horizon 3 DLC, and you just saw the trailer for Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheels DLC. Same thing.
Right. Same thing. Let me ask you a question, bro. What big new game did they announce? That's new. World premiere.
Nothing. It was like indie stuff, and it was like some indie thing.
Yeah. Exactly. Absolutely nothing. Only indie. And I told niggas that shit. I said, the only games they have told us what they're gonna give us for this generation and some of next generation in total already, dog. This is what's gonna happen, man. And we've got no big announcements. We're gonna got announcements of games that are either old as fuck or there are indie games that's coming to all platforms later. That's what we got. If not on all platforms from jump. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got Persona 3.
Dude, I just went through their freaking list. Like,
that's a PSP game. That's the version they're getting.
Yeah, I know.
Niggas don't even realize that. They're getting a PSP game, and then of course, Golden was a Vita game, and Persona 5, which is a was a PlayStation
which
game.
I'm assuming since Sony got the Plus service,
bro, and they're great games. I want.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's gonna come with some PlayStation.
Fucking trophies in it, but I mean, P3. I mean, with some trophies in it. But
yeah,
I don't know if you're gonna come to PlayStation or not. So
I know. It's
I mean, it's just
like looking at this show, dude. I've seen wait, is this Arc 2? Vin Diesel.
I don't play this game.
Jesus, yo, he hates this game. You're in it, Vin. He's in the game. Why don't you like Arc 2? I was asking where the Vin Diesel Arc 2 is. Oh, there he is.
I don't play this game.
Jesus, Vin. Come on, man. Mr. Diesel. It's not even, it wasn't even gameplay. Like, is this gameplay?
Yo, what up? What up, Jez?
Yo, what's up, Link?
What up?
How
Is
you doing?
in here?
Dude, Vin Diesel is just giving his review of Arc 2. Did you hear it? Vin, what do you think about Arc 2, Vin?
I don't play this game.
Jesus, stop it. Calm down, dude.
Vin is not happy.
No, man, he's not happy. He is not a happy fellow, man. He does not care.
What are you doing? You going
Game of the Year.
You going over E3? What are you doing?
Yo, we're going over the Xbox Bethesda
not
show.
E3.
E3, holy shit! Please, E3 come back with bells on, please. After the Summer Snooze Fest and the Xbox Game Show, we need E3 back more than ever because this is some horse shit right now. Because and what I was saying before was like, with E3, they could get away with maybe showing a trailer because maybe they have gameplay on the show floor that somebody will play and then like review it and stuff like that. When they just show a trailer and then you don't see it for another year, dude, it's trash. Like, it's wrong. But here's Scorn. This game is going to blow the doors off. Like, this got to be Scorn. Yeah, this is Scorn. Ebb Software. Look at this, chat. Look at the hell is this game?
Yeah, if it's Scorn, it's all bad.
What the? This is the only game that's coming in 2022. That. Look at this. Oh, God. What is this game? Oh, what the hell's going on in here?
I do not want to touch his ass. I want to make him talk. Okay.
Yeah, what the hell's going on here? Like, they gotta tell me what the hell's going on in this goddamn Scorn shit.
My #1 customer.
Bruh.
That's the only game that had a date, was Scorn. October 21st, 2022. Holy Jesus. And that was announced, what, 3 years ago? 2020?
Yeah.
No, oh, man. And then what was this game? This game looks like a janky ass, like Forspoken, like this indie, what is this called? This is that Flintlock. What is this? It looks like a robot. What is this? This is what we're talking about?
Bruh.
That's an umbilical cord. It wasn't a penis. Who said that was a penis? You should know. Who said that was a huge penis? that was an umbilical cord because he was getting fed the bullshit. What the hell's going on? Yeah, I'm watching this thing. Whatever this thing. I'm not even playing the sound of this trash. Yo, she just slid down that whole hill. What? Like, this is what you want in Game Pass? Flintlock? Is this what Xbox needs?
Yeah, that's what they want.
Now?
That's what they want.
This. And you say like, oh, but you're making fun of these games. But the thing is when this is all they're showing, because I got the list of what they didn't show, and you think if I'm pissed off now, look at what they didn't show. But if you're taking the one time a year to ask me about my game business, Phil Spencer, Mafia Man, one time a year to ask me about my games business, and you want to get this show, fly out Colt Eastwood and friends to get them to do X in the crowd and get the Xbox jerseys for 2022 on there. They're coming out here for Flintlock. Spreading that friggin' herpes that you got on your lips, Phil, like kissing that booty ass, giving you dirty herpes on your lips. God damn it. This is what they're flying out there for, Flintlock.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, man. One time a year. Like, if you did a bunch of shows every month and was showing games every month, and you did Flintlock, I'm like, okay, you know what? All right, well, you showed some games last year. Okay. You didn't say shit since Halo dropped, and that's a disaster. You haven't said, all you said was, I'm sorry.
You're my #1 customer.
And now there's the one time to ask me about my games business, and you're spending time with Flintlock. This is why this is not the time for this. This may be all right game. It don't look like it. It looks like, dude, this is what Game Pass has done. It's a different level. It's not even a Kenna smoothness. This is like, it's so robotic. Look at how robotic moves. This is not even a Kenna indie. Wow. Looks like Absolve, like even worse than Absolva. Flintlock. I have a couple of super chats here. Flintlock's playing in the background. Let's go. Who's this? Yeah, True Witty, question of the day. How do you get 30 studios and no one is ready? Philness of the day. Flintlock. And guess what, Flintlock? Let me tell you when it's coming. Early 2023. I don't even have a game. It doesn't even have a goddamn. Who makes it? Who makes this game? Who is this? Feels like just like who made Flintlock? Like this is not Kepler Presents. Yeah. Oh, then here's that Minecraft game. Minecraft game that's coming out to everywhere. Oh, well, you got an exclusive Minecraft game, right? No, it's coming to goddamn everything. It's just playing in Game Pass. It's actually this game, Minecraft, is coming everywhere. Minecraft Legends. Wait, then there's another Minecraft, Frontier? Wait. I just saw the trailer to Minecraft. Holy shit, did you see that? Uh-oh, Grinders. I got something for you. Watch this. All right, tell me what's different here. Watch this. Ready? Minecraft Legends, right? Because I just watched the trailer to this, and I know that this is messed up. Watch this. Ready? Hit that goddamn like button. I think we over at 300 people. Hit that like button, everybody. This is awesome. It's not awesome for me because this is grinding my gears so much, but it's awesome having all the grinders in the Grindhouse and all the visitors coming on in. Watch this. Watch this. If this is what I'm thinking. Wait a second. Let me see. I might be off. Wait a second. Then what was the game? Wait a second. Minecraft Legends. Hold on. I watched the trailer of it. Let's see. Wait. Wait a second. I gotta go to my history. Because I saw something here. Maybe I was on some drugs here, but I saw something. Hold on. Had too much chocolate. Here it is. Minecraft Legends. Grinders. Please. Hit that like button. Oh, let me get the last super chat before I give you the thing. True Witty with the 2. Holy crap, where'd he go? Phil just gave the Philness of the day. No, True Witty, thank you again. What a joke. Wait, I got some finesse. Uh-oh, here he comes. What?
Yes, Philness. Oh yeah, Minecraft Legends from legendary creator Matt Dirty Ass Booty. Booty. Oh, so I showed Minecraft Legends coming to Xbox consoles, PC, and cloud because that was my showcase. But then I dropped a little ass trailer on Xbox.com and I said, oh man, here we go. Philness. Oh, it's also coming to Windows, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Steam. Philness. I got you. You thought you were getting something good, right? I make you feel all good inside. Make you feel all good. Make me feel good, Phil. Make me feel good. Make me feel good. So I make you all feel good, and then you chanted, you chant it for me like this. I love that sound. Chant my name, say my name, say my name, say my name. Xbox, Xbox. Make you feel all good inside. And then I drop the thing like, ha 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 ha. Yes, Minecraft Legends is coming everywhere, everybody. Like I said, when everybody plays but Xbox console players who paying me the money, we all win.
You sneaky son of a bitch, Philness, man. Wow. Did you know that Minecraft Legends is coming to everything? Not on the showcase, it said Xbox console, PC cloud, but here it is right here, ladies and gentlemen, from the official Xbox thing. Thank you very much. Coming to everything. And, yeah, good job. Way to use that time. Way to use that Philness. There's some Philness right there. There it is. And because it's Minecraft, we got one thing to do. Hit that like button, everybody. You know who's coming in. You know what that coming in. I'm smelling quality. I'm smelling it. Oh!
Let me see you jump to get a booty. Let me see you jump to
he was rocking today.
Let me see you jump to get a booty. Let me see you jump to get a booty. Let me see you jump to get a booty. Let me see you jump to get a booty. Now drop.
Oh yeah. Coffee too. I got coffee right here, booty. I got booty bucks. 2 creams, 1 sugar. Get my order right, Booty. Booty was stinking up the place like you always, man. Minecraft, shout out to Booty for bringing Minecraft Legends to everything. Whatever the game is, I don't know. But I knew I saw it. See, I remember watching the video, and I was like, wait a second, it's coming everywhere. Yeah, well, it is. So, anyway. Way to use your time, Xbox Game Showcase. It says Steam here. At least you did, but you forgot to drop in the Switch and the PlayStation. Oh, goodness. What was next? Console launch exclusive. Well, that's probably a 2-month exclusive. What's this? What is a space game? What is this? Pip? What was this thing? I don't remember seeing this game. What is this? Why do the games look like what's going on? You were talking about monsters. 12 teraflops.
They were. Where's all the power?
It's left at the door. I don't know where it is, dude. I don't know what's going on. What the hell happened?
Did you talk? You didn't get to Starfield, did you?
Oh no, I did not get to Starfield. No, I did not. I'm still trying to truck through if there was anything worthwhile of this announcement. Because again, I was eating chocolate bars and I was watching some of this stuff, and I'm like, did I miss anything? Because some of the right after he started talking about the Elder Scrolls, I'm like, I'm not talking about DLC, and I stopped watching it and I was driving. And then I was like, did I miss anything? And I saw Starfield, and I was like, oh, it looks all right. Like, it don't look that great. It looks like it needs some time. And it looked like No Man's Sky. And I remember
it looked.
Yeah.
It almost seemed like it was too similar to No Man's Sky.
Yeah. So Lightyear Frontier. This is not Buzz Lightyear, the game. Spring 20. Oh yeah, everything's coming out in spring. Okay. Yeah. So everything's coming out from March until June. Mm-hmm. That's why things on the list.
It says Xbox. It says Xbox console, but which one is it coming to the Xbox One?
I don't know. That's another good question because it's funny. Starfield said Xbox consoles as well. It made me think it didn't. Last year they said Series S and X. Now they're saying Xbox consoles now. So unless they're just Xbox consoles and call it a day because they don't give a shit about their consoles. They don't care.
Maybe they showed us the original Xbox One version of Starfield. That's why it looked like that.
I don't know, man. It was supposed to be a next gen exclusive. What the hell is this? Cat Warriors? What's this? Gunfire Reborn. Dude, is this what you flew out to LA for? Nah, they flew out to LA for the rooftop parties. That's what they flew out there for. They don't care about the games. They care about the social media interaction and growing connections and, getting invited to, premieres and all that other stuff. Xbox knows, man. They leverage their interaction and access of games and just like news.
That's what they do.
That's what they leverage that with the community. And that's what they use to try to get the good faith of everybody. They're not getting good faith because of games. They're getting good faith because they're just trying to pretend to be your friend. You know, there'll be a connection. Oh, your leaks and stuff. And you want to know what else too? I didn't even, and we'll probably get into it tomorrow. But the October Gunfire Reborn. Okay, these are the day one games. So this is why you knock PS Plus, which launches tomorrow. Tonight or whatever, tomorrow. I think, is it midnight? When's it launch, actually, to PS Plus? Did they say what time?
What? I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I don't know. I want to know when it launches. Because that's supposedly
I
a
ain't supporting none of this service bullshit. I ain't supporting none of it. Fuck it.
Well, I'm telling you, if Sony starts showing this kind of bullshit, too, they get hell with all this other stuff. This is just, like, this is the bed that they made, man. And I think they realize it, like, that when the big games are not coming to your service, so they had to buy publishers, and you look at the games that they're showing here, day one Game Pass games or console launch exclusives.
Look at these graphics, man. This stuff.
I don't like. This is the indie part of your big blockbuster showcase. Like this.
Yes, this wasn't nothing but a Game Pass infomercial. That's all it was.
That's all they all have been, man. They've been these Game Pass info, and it just shows you like the type of game. And what's funny is that I've been saying this for years now. Like the type of game you get when you rely on a service is not going to be the games like people thinking you're going to get the Last of Us's and God of Wars and Uncharted and stuff in Game Pass because Microsoft first party. Dude, no, you're not.
You're not getting the budget's not going to be there.
You're not, and if you do,
Nor the
you're
talent.
gonna get it's gonna be like one in a blue moon that's gonna come out. Like
Right. Look at it. This is the kind of shit you're gonna be getting.
You're gonna get this, like majority. If you're paying for like years of Game Pass, like yeah, maybe out of 3 of those years, you might get a game that's like, oh wow, this is actually outstanding. But the rest of it's gonna be this. The last case of Benedict Fox said, "Who play it day one on Game Pass, dude? You weren't gonna play it if it like at all, and that's why." Oh, here's a Dusk Falls. Come on, man.
You know,
what is this game?
A game we didn't see Hellblade today, right?
Oh wait, I got the list.
You know, Hellblade's been in development just as long as Horizon Forbidden West, and that game is out.
Yep. Here's this other game. So wait, I just wanted to say, what's this game here? This game here, this ninja game. What is this? Is this like a Ghost of Tsushima bootleg? What is this? This girl running around doing karate. What the hell is this game? This is the Ghost of Tsushima, the copycat bootleg version. What is this thing? Is this the Neo, the game from Tecmo? Oh no, they didn't show gameplay to that. Be the Last Warrior Standing. So this is a battle royale sword fighting online game. The hell's this thing? Battle with friends across PC and console. New campaign mode, Face Your Nightmare. Oh, is this a PC game that's coming over to Xbox? Is that what this is?
Why do they call it console
is Naraka. Naraka.
Why don't they say Xbox instead of just saying console?
I don't know. It says Xbox console, PC, and cloud, I guess. This Naraka. Coming end of June. Oh, man. Stealth Drop. What is it? It's going to launch in a week. Is that from Team Ninja, that game? No, that's not from Team Ninja. What the hell is this thing? What the hell is this? Oh, of course. Look what it led with. Oh, that's Pentiment? What the hell is this thing? This is what Game Studios presents? What the hell is this?
What game you talking about now? This little cartoon looking game?
No, it's like a storybook game. I saw it says Xbox Game Studios presents. Dude.
It looked like somebody drew it or something.
What the? No, I'm hitting the sirens. That's it. 5 alarm fires. This what the hell is this?
This does not belong on the big stage. Not at all.
We gotta hit the sirens. What the hell's going on here? Wow.
Jez. Was this one of the worst shows they've ever put put on?
I think it's worse than last year's show, definitely. Like, definitely worse than last year's show. And bad, because the thing is, because now that they're actually showing gameplay, they're not showing the games that people want to hear about. But the other shows,
Where is the first party?
I got that. I got that, because the thing is that those other shows announced first party announcements and some games. This is just this. Know what this reminded me of? This reminded me of like an Inside Xbox. This did not remind me of no showcase. Yeah. This was like an Inside
extended
Xbox.
Inside Xbox. Yep.
This was an Inside Xbox. We just need Major Nelson with flower shirts and white gloves and a Twitter board, because that's what this reminded me of. This was an Inside Xbox. And what's crazy is that I know that the internet is defeated and Xbox fans are defeated is because they are not even hyping up the Tuesday show, because where they're going to talk more about this bullshit that they showed today. And I think, again, I think people are just fed up with like this waiting and stuff and the anticipation, because if you see what all the Xbox podcasts, you see with all the Twitter, I have them all, and I'm looking at them, and people saying all this stuff was going to be there and all these things, and then you hear Phil go, I hear you, I got you, taking pictures with people, all this other stuff, like a goddamn fake politician. And people are asking for these things, and this is not the first time they're asking for them. Killer Instinct 2s and all this other stuff. I got the list. Nothing. Not even a hint, not even a peep. You show this. And I'm telling you, the excuse this year is going to be, if you start seeing it on Twitter, Grindhouse is here to tell you this. The excuse is going to be, well, I really wanted to focus on gameplay, so because of that, these were the games that I could show, but, you know, we have a lot of games in development, but I didn't have the gameplay, so I really wanted to make this year focused on gameplay. And he's going to use the gameplay, and this is what I mean. This is where he does the Philness to you guys, because what he's doing is that last year, he showed trailers. I don't like trailers. Remember, he said, I could put trailers up here for 2 years, games that are not coming out. I don't want to do that. All right, that's what he said in 2017, 2016. Now he does that. But then he got criticized.
Said, we're going to show you games that are coming within the next 12 months. Like,
now they changed
people don't want to see.
They changed the narrative. And
we want to see. Yeah, it's like this is the show where you show us the future of your console games, and you're not doing it.
But listen to what the strategy is. So like last year, he shows the game. He shows title screens and stuff. People complain. Then people go, it is like, then people go, well, I want to see gameplay. And then he's like, okay, I'll show you gameplay. But he shows you gameplay to games that you don't want to see gameplay to.
Right.
But then he's like, but you wanted to see gameplay, so there's the gameplay. And it's like, stop messing with me. You know it. And this is what happens even when you get into arguments with some Xbox fans and just, just diehard fans in general, where they just act dumb when you know exactly what, they know exactly what you're talking about, but they're going to act dumb. They're going to be like, well, that's not exactly what I meant. So you know exactly what I want to see. I've been telling you specifically what I want to see gameplay to a Killer Instinct 2 game. Announce a great game, and why can Sony do it? Why can Nintendo do it? But you just seem so incompetent to do this stuff. You cannot just show a big profile game with gameplay and call it a day. You have to show a trailer, then we wonder what's going on. We hear about troubled studios, all this other stuff. The games are no-shows, and then you just move on. But then you say, we're going to focus on 100% gameplay. And then you show gameplay to all this stuff. You're showing gameplay to games that are already out already. You wasted time showing gameplay to Flight Simulator, gameplay to Grounded, gameplay to Forza Horizon DLC, which was a copycat of Forza 3 DLC. You're showing gameplay of all these games that are out. Or Elder Scrolls Online got gameplay shown. Who said let's show Elder Scrolls on? You could play these games right now. Why are you showing us gameplay for expansions?
DLC and all this other shit, they don't need to be on the big stage.
No, that's the stuff you announce on Tuesday.
Put the trailer on YouTube.
Yes, that's Tuesday's announcement. That's a tweet. That's a trailer that goes on Twitter or on your YouTube channel. You do not waste this time, especially if this is what you want to do. You want that E3 stage, then you got to bring it. You don't bring this. And that's why people are upset, because you wanted this E3. Wait to E3. Well, you built the bed. Now you sleep in it. You wanted June is my month of Xbox. One time to ask me about my gaming business, and you set this up. And you think people want to see gameplay to this? And this is supposed to be your sales pitch for people to stay with Game Pass? What are you smoking?
I don't even know.
Flying people to LA to watch it live to hug Greenberg. Are you kidding me? For this? Baby robots game? What? Baby wipe my ass. What is this? This is Indie Showcase Xbox inside Xbox. It's like, what is this? This is not the first time you've under. You know what? I thought they were going to say temper your expectations. They went in quiet because I think they know if they said temper your expectations that people would have flipped a lid. So they let people run wild on Twitter, which was out of control. Because I've seen biggest rumors that I've ever seen before, and they will end up being false. False rumors. Like, I don't even know. Like, I just want to waste my time. What is this game? What is this? Ibram Bond. And what's even more insulting to us gamers, and this is why I get upset, because I watch this and I feel like they're disrespecting us. It's like
they are.
Erebon, Shadow Legacy. You show me this indie game. It's not even that you have a date for
this show. Listen, this show was just about showing you what games are coming out with Game Pass the next 12 months. It has nothing to do with games like it's not a game showcase. It's a Game Pass commercial.
Yes, but Link, it says Shadow Legacy 2023. Are you signing up for Game Pass? It says 2023.
I'm not signing up for that bullshit.
But like the thing is, if that was the purpose of this, and they said these games you're going to be playing in the next year, these games do not have release dates at all. They're just saying 2023. Nope. And Scorn was announced in 2020 and is coming out finally in October. These games here, Erebon, do you think anybody is going to give a shit if Erebon says, you know what, Erebon, it's coming out in December 2020. You know what, we're moving it to 2024. You think anybody's going to give a shit? No. Nope. But this game doesn't even have a friggin' release date. They can say, oh, at least I got something new to play in January in Game Pass for this. But they don't. They just have a year. Nobody's waiting for Erebon. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but this is an indie game. Why are your indie games just slated for 2023? You have no release dates. This is sad. This is Inside Xbox. That's right, Ghostface. This isn't Inside Xbox. It came back. This is not no showcase. Is this State of Decay? Maybe this is State of Decay 3. Is that what this is? Phil's favorite game.
Yeah.
Let's see. The CGI.
I thought his favorite game was Voodoo Vince.
No, it's Crackdown. Pause.
Oh, it's Crackdown?
It's Crackdown. There we go. What the hell is this? Oh, I got a super chat here. As we watch this game. Is this Diablo? What is this game? Whatever. It's a CGI. What do we think about CGIs? This is what we think.
This. Ain't nobody got time.
This is Diablo, I think.
This is Diablo. You know what? I know Diablo doesn't look like this, so please move forward. Please, Diablo. Yeah, there's Rod Ferguson.
I've never played a Diablo game, and I never will.
This is a multi-platform game. Diablo coming to consoles. We knew this for 3 years. Diablo's coming to consoles. The Rod Ferguson been working on it. Here we go. Looks like Diablo 3. Enjoy. I like Diablo's not bad, and now we got customizing characters. Okay, and it's coming to everything PC and console, but it's not coming to Game Pass. So unless I guess after they buy Activision, then they're gonna say coming to Game Pass. Who the hell knows? Who cares really? If you really want to play Diablo, you're probably gonna buy it. You're not gonna subscribe to play Diablo.
I'm not interested in it.
And Rob Ferguson, I'm assuming you came on stage and announced a release date, right? The Diablo 4?
Yeah.
Let's see.
No.
No. Wait, no. Oh my God. Don't even tell me if that's what I think that is. Don't even tell me. I just clicked something. Don't even tell me if that's what I think that is. Wait, Diablo. Okay, I'm skipping ahead. All right, here it is. Diablo and release date. Let's see. Diablo breaks on 2023. Okay. Xbox Game Studios presents. Oh.
So basically what you tell me, we don't really have nothing to look for
Activate.
Oh no. Oh my God.
Activate.
I said it.
Activate.
I said it.
Activate.
The housefly that doesn't die. Why is Sea of Thieves here?
They won't give up.
They won't give up on this goddamn game. They save ship loadouts. You got rid of the P2P mode. Customize your... You know what, guys? Please. This is not for this stage. You saved this news for this showcase. This is what I'm trying to say. Blame Phil. Blame Microsoft. They chose to save Sea of Thieves bullshit. This is not even gameplay. This is a freaking CGI trailer of some DLC coming to Sea of Thieves. They chose to fill this in to their showcase.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit,
Son
activate.
of a bitch.
Activate. Activate.
Like they used this time for Sea of Thieves.
It's sickening.
Like I could see last year, even though I only want to see Sea of Thieves, but at least they had the Disney with the Pirates of the Caribbean. This over 30 million players. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're 30 million right now. Fuck out of here. The game's been out for 7 years. 30 million players. You think? You released it, and guess what? It didn't blow up until it finally went to Steam because nobody gives a shit about your Windows Store. Jesus. July 21st. They're coming free. Thanks. Play it in Game Pass. Yeah, whatever. Or buy it on Steam like everybody
You're
else.
my #1 customer.
World premiere. What is this? I missed this part of the show, the ending. I just saw the... What's this? The hell is this? Is Pokemon? Who are these? Coco Melon presents? What did they say? Coco Melon? Coco Cucumber? Coco who? Coco Melon. Coco Cucumber Echo Generation people made...
One of the things I really love about being
This is
here
bootleg Kenna. I tell you, the Xbox is a friggin' bootleg guy. He's the guy on the corner that's trying to sell you the bootleg versions of the movies. They made a bootleg Kana. Bootleg Kana they made. They didn't even get Kana. They said, we're not getting Kana. Let's make bootleg Kana. Jesus. It looks cool. It looks not bad. Not bad. A bootleg Kana. Ravenlock. There it is. When's it coming? Can't wait to play it. Sometime next year. Wow. So excited. Please. I will be remembering this game for the next year. So, sometime next... Even your indie games don't have release dates. That's a problem. Because those games that could probably most likely get delayed. Or probably just be whenever. And what's funny is that... And hear this, Link. You want to hear some finesse.
What's that?
They said... The suits said, these are the games that you'll be playing in the next 12 months. But what I'm finding is that none of these games here are stating when in 2023 they're coming out. You just see 2023. So they are saying these are the games in the next 12 months. But the game trailer, the thing that goes all over the internet, is not saying as such. So that 12-month little quote that Phil said and everything like that is
a lot of these games aren't given months. They're just saying 2023.
Yeah, look. Where does it say I'm playing this in the next 12 months? But it coming to Game Pass, I should subscribe. But look. Oh, but Phil quoted... You want to go back and do Phil quotes, everybody? You want to go back and do some Phil quotes? Well, I don't want to put trailers up. You know, gamers don't play resolution. They don't play studios. You want some more quotes from them? So, Phil said these are the games we're playing in 12 months. Why doesn't this say February 2023? Why does this say January, spring? Nobody, no. It just says 2023. And all the games, a lot of them say this. This is a problem. This showcase, even if it was an inside Xbox, the purpose of this showcase is to get you excited for Game Pass. This does not get you excited for Game Pass because why? Like, what? If you want to play this game, when in 2023 are you subscribing? You buying 2 years, $180 to play Ravenlock? You're not.
Mm-hmm.
But you said the first 12, you said in the 12 months. Well, your documentation is not proving. See, and I hear if it's not written, it's not true, right? They said 12 months, but the documentation doesn't say that. The trailer that's going all over the place, the trailer that's shown, the thing that people, I bet you 90% of the people are going to see, doesn't say you'll be playing this in 12 months. It just says 2023. And all the games say that. They don't say spring. Some say spring, but a majority of them are just slapping 2023 on them, which is crazy because you're trying to get people to sustain a subscription. You imagine if like another service like Netflix or HBO were just like, coming, Stranger Things coming in 2030. Or like, and when? Like, you know, like, would you start signing up for Netflix now? No. Like, they might start that way, but eventually you got to give a season, a date. Crazy, man. Crazy. Damn, Mr. Super Chat, hold on. Oh, yes, Akeem with the 5 before I get to console launch exclusive, which we know what that means. So besides Redfall and Starfield, all the first-party Xbox games like Hellblade 2, Fable, oh, that's going to be the finale, Akeem. So he goes, besides Redfall and Starfield, all the first-party Xbox games like Hellblade 2, Fable, and anything on the list ain't coming until 2024 or later. Well, we don't even know. You're making up those dates just like everybody else is. We're assuming 2024 because none of those games were shown for 2023, and this is for the next 12 months. So unless they plan on launching all this stuff, I'll get into it, Akeem. I'll come back to you, Super Chat. Thank you so much for the 5. I'm gonna right after I finish this, we're gonna go into what's shown, and then I'm gonna do the Starfield thing. Is this the Anna Perina game? What is this? I'm just going from Inside and Limbo. I'm just going fast now with these things. What is this? Anything big? Cocoon 2023. Again, see? Play it day one on Game Pass. Yeah, when is day one? Thanks. You tell me years, but you tell me day one. Well, it'd be nice if you told me the day. If you're gonna tell me you tell me the year. Here's the Team Ninja game. Whoa, long. Whoa. Now this one says early. Is this Dynasty Warriors? Is this a Dynasty Warrior type game? Or it's like Neo. Like, do you know what this thing is? But CG, is this gameplay or is this CGI? Well, I guess it's CGI because it didn't say in game. Looks cool.
Is this exclusive? What is this?
It says, I think it just said console. Wait, no, it just says Game Pass launch exclusive. Let me see.
Oh my God, it's probably on PlayStation 2 as well.
Yeah, Fallen Dynasty. Let me see. It's like there's a bunch of cutscenes. Let's see.
I wonder if it's going to be something similar to Neo.
This one says early 2023, so that's pretty interesting. It says early 23, consoles, PC, and cloud. Who's played this on the cloud?
Whoa, long.
It just says play it day one with Game Pass, so that means it's probably a multi-plat, and it's just in Game Pass. But, you know, and this is what I'm saying, like, maybe not this game, but when you see these play it day one with Game Passes, with Sony's new service, they're probably going to balance this out and probably maybe get some of these games. So, like, again, it puts so much pressure on their first party because these games that they were getting in Game Pass, whenever they're getting them, Sony's going to probably counter it. That's why their first party is what it is. But it's kind of strange that this game just got announced and it's coming out early 2023. I don't think so. I think this is going to get delayed. Because that didn't look like a lot of like straight up gameplay. It looked like a lot of cutscenes. Here goes Phil. Let's see what Phil had to say, and then we'll see.
With Koei Tecmo to bring Wo Long Fallen Dynasty to Game Pass day one. I'm also excited to be working with Team Ninja. It was a long history of building incredible action games for Xbox, and it's great to be working with them once again. We know how important it is to our fans to continue to bring more Japanese franchises to Xbox. I'm excited to announce the return of one of the most highly requested and beloved franchises to Xbox from our partners at Atlas.
He acts like he's been working with Atlas as partners. Get the hell out of here. They abandoned you for freaking decades. Oh, get the hell out of here, Phil. Oh, my. The return. You're getting scraps. You're getting games that... Oh, whatever. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, here's Kojima. What does he have to say?
はい。全く新しいものです。それが作れる日が来るのをずっと待っておりました。
Oh, yeah, I got the translation right here.
マイクロソフトの最先端クラウドテクノロジーと市場の
Wow, he sounds like Vin Diesel.
変化によってその未知なる構想への挑戦が
Oh, what did he just say? Here, I got the
You're fired.
Yeah, I speak Japanese. I know exactly what he's saying. This is what he's saying. What else did he say? Did Phil ask?
ようやく可能となりました。
Oh, wow. Did you hear that? This is what he said.
Shit. God!
Wow. It's pretty mean words, Kojima.
少し時間はかかるかもしれませんが、これから、Xbox ゲームスタジオと提携し
Whoa. Did you hear what he just said there?
I do not want to touch his ass. I want to make him talk.
Kojima, I don't know where you're going with this, but this is pretty wild.
皆さんに喜んでいただけるニュースをお届けしていきたいと思います。
Oh my God! He just said this.
You're not gonna have your mommy stand behind you anymore and wipe your little tushes. No more complaining. No more Mr. Kim left to go to the bathroom. Nothing. There is no bathroom.
Wow. Some powerful words from Kojima right there. That was incredible.
ご期待ください。
Oh, and he finished off with this.
Shut up!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Wow. So Kojima just said, shit, shut up. I don't want to touch his ass. Excited. And that's it. Wow, Kojima really has something to say right there. I guess. So he's making the cloud game that was the ink was signed and stamped and notarized. So he just came on and just did that. Oh, jeez. Phil, please. Phil's getting more casual by the years. He's going to come out in the Major Nuts and Flower shirt and a bathing suit next year. And know what else is crazy? He doesn't even have a cool shirt on anymore. It's not like a teasing a game or Battletoads, you know, when it was all cute and stuff. He just comes out now with an Xbox signal on it. He goes, fuck, I don't know. We don't have anything announced with my shirts. I'm just putting an Xbox signal on it.
Kojima-san, we're thrilled to have Kojima Productions working with our teams at Xbox Game Studios. Today, for the first time ever, we have focused on showing you games that you can play over the next 12 months.
Wow. So they turned it into not games that you're going to play. Like, it's incredible because this is really wild here. They're changing it to the games that you're going to play over the next 12 months. And they're not even though they said this show is to tell you about Game Pass, it's pretty incredible that they're shifting their game to be like, this is what you're playing over the next 12 months. And when you look at the list is showing the games that you want to play, the multiplats, are not in Game Pass. So why would they specifically say that when this was a Game Pass commercial? Is it because if they just filter out just showing the Game Pass games, it's a bunch of indie fodder, right? That's exactly right. Shout out Chris Righteous, what's up, man? How you doing? Wild times, man.
What's good? What's up?
Man, wild times. So what did you think? I want to ask you about the Persona stuff. What did you think about that?
What up, Chris?
Oh, the Persona. Yeah, I mean that was already leaked. So, in the thing, but my whole thing is like, I don't give like if it comes to Xbox,
but it's so
cool,
old.
right? I don't care.
They're old.
But the thing is like they haven't announced these games. Well, at least Persona 4 and Persona 3, right? And even Persona 5, right, on the Switch. I haven't been announced for Switch and PlayStation, and that's the only thing that I'm like.
Oh, okay.
I hope Atlas is not stupid as fuck. Like I really hope they're not stupid as fuck and took the fucking Game Pass deal when they know that they're gonna make a lot of money if they port those games to PlayStation and Switch, because Persona has gotten a lot more popular, especially with 5, right?
Yeah,
a lot of people know about it. Even people who don't play these type of games at all, like Jazz, knows what Persona is, right? You know what I mean? So that's really like the only like. It was only a matter of time.
They
like,
didn't announce it.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time that these games went over. But at least Persona 5.
Yeah,
I was really surprised that they included Persona 3, Persona 4.
Those are PSP games, right?
Yeah, it's the portable version, which I think the only reason why they went with that is because that's the version that includes the boy and the girl that you can choose from, rather than the other one, the FES, where you only choose the boy.
So let me ask you this, though. Let me ask you this. Do you think that these two games, maybe Microsoft paid for the exclusivity on these for earlier, but what about those games going to PlayStation Plus because they will be doing PSP games in there? Like,
yeah, but the thing is like every console exclusive or launch exclusive, right? Which means timed exclusive.
Yeah.
They announced it for every single one except the Persona games.
Ah, okay. So maybe Phil really did his finesse there. Maybe he paid for it.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, we don't. Yeah, I mean, we don't know. But then Octopath still hasn't come on PlayStation or whatever. I don't know if 3 or 4 don't come to PlayStation, or they'll announce it soon or whatever, or at that next anniversary event or whatever. Then I'm gonna be salty as fuck because I know that us over here on PlayStation and even the Switch, we will actually support those games and play them and stuff like that. Yeah, you will have the very few small crowd on Xbox, but you have a much bigger crowd on PlayStation and on Switch, especially in Japan. It's like you're not gonna bring Persona on Switch even in Japan. You know what I mean? Strange. Like where it's like 80% of the market, and that game would sell crazy.
But do you think it's so weird that he uses that as like, hey, you asked me, I wanted more games from Japan, and he goes and gets like these old like you don't get any new stuff.
Yeah, and exactly
from
and
Atlas,
like that,
our partners. What partner? You haven't partnered with them in ages. Now they're your partner because they're porting over their old games on your platform.
Well, I think it's mainly because they were able to convince Sega, and Sega probably convinced Atlas to do it or whatever. But we don't even know who's porting the games, so
gotcha.
We don't know. It could be the same situation with like Octopath, where it's like they never paid for any type of exclusivity, but they paid for obviously they the Game Pass, but they also help port the game themselves. Like Square Enix did no legwork at all to port the game.
Vex says here, he goes, Xbox has a 2-day. I don't know if this is true, Vex. I don't know where you get it from. He says Gemetsu. He says Xbox has a 2-day embargo for multi-platform game announcements. This story comes from Gemetsu.
Okay, that's a credible site.
Yeah, that's a Japanese one. So you're thinking that they're just like a 2-day embargo, so they're gonna let this ride for a couple of days, and then they're gonna have.
I'm there because they never said exclusive or anything like that.
Yeah, he just said they're coming to Game Pass.
Yeah.
Because even that, this all lingo, like play it day one in Game Pass, like that game with Tecmo. It says play that in Game Pass day one. That means that's probably multi-platform, but it's just game. And just like what I showed, did you see with the Minecraft Legends? On the showcase, it said Xbox consoles, PC, and cloud. And then when they released the trailer on Xbox.com, it said it's coming to PlayStation and Nintendo Switch as well.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's a new IP for Minecraft. This is what like people need to understand. The same shit is going to happen with Activision and Blizzard. These known IPs that were multi-platforms are going to continue to be multi-platform, but the new games, the new IPs, they're going to be exclusive to Xbox.
Well, how long those?
Yeah, that's what Matt Booty said.
Well,
he said that they're going to try to get most of Activision Blizzard titles in Game Pass, but not all of them.
Yeah, they say as many as we can. that doesn't mean that doesn't mean all of them. So yeah.
Let's see what Phil says at the wrap.
Today's show celebrates a diverse lineup of global game creators of all sizes who bring with them unlimited potential. Games from these creators will be coming to Game Pass every single month, including Naraka Blade Point, As Dusk Falls, A Plague Tale Requiem, Pentiment, Persona 5 Royale, Somerville, and Scorn, just to name a few.
Yeah, name it. And to name them all. And what's crazy is that you have all those games coming, but then the one thing that's not there, all your games.
We start 2023 with the launches of some of the most anticipated titles from the teams at Xbox and Bethesda. Redfall, Minecraft Legends, Starfield, Forza Motorsport, and more. This has been an incredible year as we achieved record growth across console and Game Pass, with millions of people playing our games every single day. And we have you to thank for that. Whether that's new players joining us through Xbox Cloud Gaming or our longest fans playing on Xbox and PC, we could not have done this without you.
Look at that.
A year ago.
You done what? What have you done?
Done what?
Done what? Why are you? Why is this? It sounds like an acceptance speech for your success. Like, have done what? You have not released a fucking game. What are you thanking people for? They growing without playing your games. You know what, Phil? Let's see what your acceptance speech is. Let's see about, here it is. Let's see. Fable no show. Senua's Cellblade 2 no show. Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, right, dude. Your balls are gonna be dipped in the goddamn friggin' toilet bowl. How old you gonna be when that shit comes out? Avowed, gone, not there. Perfect Dark, Perfect Help, not there. State of Decay 3, not there. Outer Worlds 2, they joked last year that this was just a trailer. That's not coming. Everwild, whatever the fuck that game is. Starfield and Redfall was supposed to be. You're supposed to be playing Redfall right now. Starfield was supposed to be this holiday. Yeah, well, they're 2023 sometime. Project Mara, the step game. Nobody knows what the hell that game is. And Grounded coming out of beta, which has been out in beta for 2 years. Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you not showing any fucking games. And what happened to Banjo and Kazooie? Killer Instinct 2. Killer Instinct 2 was coming.
Rumor,
They raked Paris over the coals for Killer Instinct 2. Where's Killer Instinct 2? Banjo and Kazooie. Where?
You know, Phil said that they don't have a team to make Killer Instinct.
Oh, they don't have one. Where are these?
Why don't they fund the ukulele? Because
they came out in December and said we're not making
their studios. Why can't their studios do like Sony Studios?
What about Rare?
Rare's trying to figure out what Everwild is. Know what else too? Holy Spirit
Dog's doing 3 games.
State of Decay 3.
Why can't their studios do multiple games?
Where's State of Decay 3? Not even on the State of Decay 3. That was announced.
They said this is the next 12 months, right? So literally until June 2023. Hellblade ain't coming out or the next year. You know what I mean?
Hellblade's not coming out.
Some of those games.
They're big.
GoldenEye remake. The achievements are out. Where's GoldenEye remake? No show.
Some of those games. Some of those games
didn't even get
drop on Tuesday. Watch the dates. They just had a year.
Yeah, 2023. Yep.
I think GoldenEye is going to be a stealth drop on Tuesday.
And I don't know why they said that the next 12 months, because what if some of those games get delayed again?
They all go.
And they will. Some of them
Chris,
will.
You think
Starfield? They should get. Starfield's getting delayed.
Dude,
again.
You see how that shit was running?
Naruka comes out, gets delayed, and that's why I said even the indie games had 2023 slapped onto them. Like Naruka gets delayed. Who says who? It's an indie game that had 2023 on there. Phil said 12 months. Yeah, Phil said a lot.
He did say a lot.
But look at this
Phil
stuff.
tells lots of lies.
This is all their first part. This is the stuff that they announced. They announced this stuff 2 years ago. Hellblade 2 was announced with the Series X in 2019. Phil came on the stage. Where's Indiana Jones? Dun, 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 dun. Where's his ass? His ass is in Fortnite. He's not on Xbox. Where's that? Indiana Jones, Killer Instinct, everybody, and no one else is hilarious. Oh, but guess what? They're working on multiple projects. Oh, Outer Worlds 2, Avowed. Where was Avowed? Oh, Avowed. That was announced 2 years ago. Last year, Perfect Dark, Phil said in the pre-show, he had a pre-show ask question session. He's like, yeah, Perfect Dark not here. That's what he answered in the pre-question. Like, again, another year with no Perfect Dark. You announced that at the Game Awards with a trailer. And all we hear, Avowed got rebooted a bunch of times. Jason Schreier comes out. People say ignore him. Cobra, it's fine. Jason Schreier made him eat his asshole. Jason Schreier said, excuse me? And I'm not going into the Twitter stories because that I might say I'm saving that for tomorrow. Because of all the hype. It's showing how clueless people are. Dustin Liguri he went wild. He said this is horrible. I didn't even talk about Starfield yet. Here's Phil. Phil looked like they beat his ass. They looked like they said, Phil, this is some dog shit. They whooped his ass in the parking lot. And Aaron Greenberg picked him up and took the picture. That's what this looks like. Phil Spencer got fucking sores on his mouth from kissing Booty's ass. Oh, damn it. Yeah, let's see. Oh, Zuby Tech. I just didn't want to start this. This is all the stuff that's scheduled. Look at this. You know what? I'm not even. I'm having this. This is enough. Tim Dog is sleeping. Overwatch 2. Oh, God. And then PC exclusives. Jesus Christ. But this is what on the show. This is what people want to see. Phil, this is the finesse. The Philness. Phil, I want to see gameplay. Well, I'll give you gameplay of games that you don't give a shit about. They want to see gameplay of this, Phil. This is what they're talking about. You know damn well what we're asking for. But no one else is even scarier, Link and Chris. No one else is scarier. They didn't even mention these games. There was no sizzle reel. There was no mention that these games.
You're my number one customer.
Development. These games don't even exist according to that Inside Xbox trash show today. Showcase.
They show no Call of Duty, and people were trying to tell me on playing the Xbox that there's a possibility that Call of Duty was going to go to Game Pass. I'm like,
nope,
yeah, get the fuck out of here.
There's a PlayStation has an exclusivity deal, and that deal between Microsoft and Activision hasn't even closed.
Chris, did you see this? Did you see this thing that Satya released? This picture where it shows all the games coming in 2022, and they don't have any of the big third-party games listed as Game Pass. Gotham Knights is not in Game Pass. They have Hogwarts Legacy here, Callisto Protocol, no Game Pass over there.
Because those games
are marketed with PlayStation.
Those games have a marketing deal with PlayStation. They're not going to go into Game Pass.
They threw in all these games. They what's crazy is that they put in Valheim, which is a PC exclusive. They put in Overwatch. They put in all these games here. Elder Scrolls Online.
PC Game Pass has more exclusives than Xbox.
I know.
Listen,
it's crazy.
Sony's smart enough to. I'm sure when they sign these marketing deals, that these games cannot go into Game Pass day and date.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, we know that because I think it was when Capcom's. Remember what that big leak that happened in Capcom? Like Capcom always gets fucking hit with leaks, but there was one like over a year ago, and some people brought up. I think it was one of the contracts of. I think it was like Resident Evil 8 or something like that, where they had they can't go into another service for at least like a year or some shit like that. Yeah.
Well, now I'm just going
to and that's the way that Sony combats it. That's the way Sony combats it.
That's why you're not going to see Call of Duty. Right. Yeah. You won't see Call of Duty in Game Pass until whatever deal Sony has is up.
Yeah, let's see this.
Like as far as day and date.
All right, Starfield here. Let's see. So, it was funny. As I was streaming it, there's No Man's Sky 2.
I don't even think even after that shit, Call of Duty may go day and date because that's a lot of money that they're going to leaving off the table. And then plus you have shit like Elder Scrolls Online, like the expansion. That's not even coming to Game Pass.
Yeah.
Huh.
And they own Bethesda.
Yeah. I know it's crazy. Yeah, so, exactly. That Elder Scrolls
that's already foreshadowing. you know.
Well, look at the for Horizon, Chris. The Forza Horizon. You got the base version. You don't get that DLC. You got to pay for DLC for a game that you don't own. You're not getting that Hot Wheels DLC is not coming free for Game Pass members. That doesn't have a Game Pass thing on it.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy.
Yeah, they're selling DLC for games in the damn service.
Exactly. Well, yeah, I think like Starfield, like when you get on the planets, the inside doesn't look too hot, but the planet like textures and stuff like that, I thought looked pretty cool. But look, he's scanning stuff. Like this is I gotta show that the copy.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed by the visuals at all. I knew that
absolutely not. We knew it wasn't gonna be good.
As far as being a
it looks like Fallout.
And I'm not like the biggest graphics for it, right? I love visuals like Horizon was, but at the same, but I'll play Shin Megami on my Switch and be okay with that, right? But
it's you. Yeah.
If it's a AAA, it's a AAA game, right? So it's a huge AAA first party game. So so to me, it's like I hold up to a higher standard in terms of like this is a powerful console. Utilize the power. I knew that the game, and I've been saying this for a while now, right? On Salty, on Planet Xbox, right? I've been saying that knowing Bethesda, the issues that I have with them with their games, and I played a good amount of their games, right? Starting from Morrowind on the OG Xbox before all these people started capping, and all of a sudden they love Bethesda, right? Played all their RPGs since Morrowind on up, right? Every single one, the Fallout, New Vegas, all of them, right? Even 76, I tried it out. But I knew but my biggest issue with those games is the unsatisfying, slow, clunky combat. You know what I mean?
Yes,
and that's when you see me shooting the gun felt cheap.
Yeah,
the enemies weren't reacting to any bullets at all. You know what I mean? It's like No Man, close to No Man's Sky, because No Man's Sky, when you look at the gunplay in No Man's Sky, it looks cheap as fuck.
Yeah, watch. I'm showing it right now because when he shoots the guy, just like Chris is saying, like that was the first thing that stood out to me. All you see is the energy bar go down, but they don't even react. Watch this pirate guy. Watch this. He's getting shot in the back. He didn't even turn around. Dude, look at this. He's getting shot in the back. He don't even turn around. Like the combat. Look at this guy. This guy right here gets shot in the back. He doesn't even turn around. Watch this. How do you play slow motion on YouTube? How do you do that? Do you know
click on the cog and the cog wheel.
Yeah, he never did turn around, and the dudes just run straight into the bullet.
Yeah, like how do you do? I wanted to do like half steps or whatever. How do you do that, Grinders? How do you do that stuff? The gunplay looks horrible.
Yeah, the gunplay is generic, and of course, like going around, flying around the ship and stuff like that is cool. But this is the thing people need to realize: this is Bethesda. This is Todd Howard.
This is the shit that Bethesda is.
The showing of their games always look better than the final product.
Look,
always, every single time.
Graphically, it's not. They said the game was using the same creation engine as their previous game.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking dog shit.
That guy
it's
gets
gonna
the whole
still have the
clip in
problems.
the back.
It's still. Watch it still have the same glitch and bugs that fucking Fallout 3 had. Watch it still have the same one using that dog shit engine.
The combat was horrible. Like, and there's all the pop in. Like, this is the thing. Like, there's the look at this. Like, he's not even. And then look, there's no blood reacting. Either. Like, look, he shoots this guy with a shotgun. No dismemberment. No nothing. Like the guy just like. Yeah, the combat looked.
You know what, Jazz? You know what this is gonna be, right?
What?
You're gonna be traveling to these procedurally generated planets, doing generic ass missions.
Well, that's the other problem.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, use period to go frame by frame.
1,000 planets, right?
Hold on.
There's gonna be 1,000 planets, bro. Those planets are gonna be fucking basic and repetitive.
Wait, he says
and super generic, and things like that. Like I have no confidence in Bethesda that
absolutely not.
All of those 1,000 planets are going to be very unique and well expertly handcrafted, and the design of them is going to be fucking crazy and shit like that. No, if they would have said, hey, we have a solar system of 8 planets that you can explore, I would take that over 1,000 fucking planets that I know are going to be basic and generic.
Where are the sprawling cities and what is going on?
Well, that was a good point because like from watching this, I think the biggest problem is like with Fallout and Elder Scrolls, you kind of know that there's lore there. There's some history. This is a new IP. What's the story here? Like, he's just like, just go to planets and explore. I'm like, we got that game already, dude. Like, what is the purpose here? Like, where's the Fallout story? What's the story? Did Earth destroy itself and you're trying to find new life? Like, what is the story here? You did not explain it. You just showed a guy landing on planets just shooting generic pirate 2. You know what I mean? And like, this is.
Listen, they want to say they have 1,000 planets. Man, No Man's Sky had what did they say? Quadrillion planets.
And dude, yeah, I'm gonna play this now. Now I could play. 0.25. So let's see here. And period's not working for me. Like, how to advance it. Let me see. I'm using my Mac. So like, is there a different how to advance YouTube on? Yeah, I can't do it frame by frame. But yeah, watch. I'm doing slow motion. Watch this guy get shot. He doesn't even react to this thing. I'm gonna make it full screen. Like, look, this thing. Yeah, watch this. Here he comes around the corner. Like, yeah, this guy. That's the first thing I noticed. I'm like, the combat looks so like RPG-ish. Like, what's interesting is that it's like how Fallout was. Like, Fallout had the VAT system. Oh, damn, Phil. What? Why is Alana Pierce like drugged over here? What's going on? What the hell just happened? What did I click on? She looks sad. Oh my god! Look at this reaction video. Holy shit, pause. Alana Pierce just showed up on my freaking thing, and she looked like she was like so sad. Well. We know what Phil does to you. Here we go. I'm trying to... There we go. Let's get back to this shit. It's trash here. Like, it reminds me of... Like, Fallout had the VAT system, so at least... But this thing... Dude, like, they don't even react. And what's crazy is that highlight... Here we go. All right, here he comes around the corner. Here's your gunplay. Like, look at this guy get shot in the back. He don't even turn around. Like, look, he don't even react or move forward or anything. Like, look at this. Here we go. And look at the pop-in the background, the lighting. Okay. Nice demo, Phil. Quality teraflop. So that guy turns around. Here, watch this. Look. What the hell is that? And then this guy just runs right at you with a knife. Doesn't react. And then he just falls. Wow. That's RPG shooting for you right there. Like, this game is using calculations. That's the biggest problem with these Fallout games and Bethesda games is that they use calculations. Because if you look, he's not even, and they thought they improved this with Fallout. But like, look at this guy. I think this guy, let's see if he gets shot. Where's the aim down sights? Where's the reticle? How's he shooting from the hip? Now that guy reacted. This guy, here's this guy. Let's see if him. He gets a grenade and he gets. Let's see, he gets thrown. He's floating. He's floating. He floated. Is this zero gravity or something? Like, how is he shooting this guy without aiming down sights? Like, is it a little fire from the hip? Or is he using, like, this? I don't understand it. Like, he's not aiming down sights. Like, here's a... Wow. Yeah. Combat looks rough. I don't know why they would highlight this in here. Let's see. Did he shoot anybody? Oh, this is the other thing I noticed. And I don't know if it was the stream, but when he was aiming down sights, a lot of frame rate drops. Did you guys see that too?
It was terrible.
Yeah, let's see.
It was definitely sub 30 frames.
Yeah, because watch, when he aims down the sights here, I noticed that there was a lag. Let's see. Like, he's not even aiming. Like, he's just shooting. Like, why is this guy on a planet shooting pirates? Like, what's the purpose of this? Like, this is not how... Like, why are they showing Starfield as a combat game? Because the combat looks like... Look at...
Those games have never been known for their combat.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, good
why
combat.
are you doing this? Wow. And you wonder what... This is...
Combat or story, because I see somebody who's like, oh, why you're comparing it with No Man's Sky? No one Bethesda tells deep stories. I'm like, how, bro? What is the story of fucking Skyrim? Like, what was the compelling story of fucking Fallout?
I don't even remember.
Like, No, exactly. Those stories are completely generic and forgettable.
We're gonna do
the combat has always been generic, right? I mean, the VAT system was pretty cool, right, in Fallout 3, but
yeah,
the combat has always been generic. The main reason people love these games is because the amount of content and exploration and go wherever and do whatever you want and make your own quest and you know, you can level you know, you have all these RPG mechanics where you can level your character up one way and do, you know, certain builds and shit like that. That's the main reason why people love this shit, especially on PC and PC even bigger. Those games are always bigger on PC because of the modding community, right? So but other than that, like Bethesda's never been like, no, it's like what looks more fun, Jazz, like to you, right? The combat and what you saw with Starfield or Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, like
You know
Final
what I mean?
Fantasy 16 looked like crazy, like action stuff. But this is so funny. Watch this thing. So like, I just want to hear something. I want to say he did not, and that's the other thing too. He didn't talk over this either. Watch how when they showed Fallout 4, how they led with Fallout 4. Watch this.
This image is really important because one of the great things about Fallout.
Because remember, this is the first time we're seeing Starfield, and this is a new IP. Watch how he shows and presented Fallout 4. Watch
the
what
world
they
that
led
existed before the bombs fell.
with. The world?
And that is where our games start.
You start when you create a character.
Stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
And this is how easy and powerful this is to create all new characters by just sculpting and making changes wherever you want in the face. No series of sliders.
Value of sugar. Now showing the interaction system of how to speak with the characters.
Good morning, Vault-Tec calling.
Vault-Tec? Remind me again?
Why, we're about you,
Look how
sir,
they started
and helping
Fallout.
secure your future. You see, Vault-Tec is the foremost builder of state-of-the-art.
And look what he has. Look, people
Verifying
clapping
some
for multiple
information.
choices. Like yeah, the customization. Like yeah, watch. Charisma. Luck.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault.
Like they didn't present Fallout with him running around with a gun shooting everything.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
Mr. Howard, show
The baby,
How
the
are
environment,
the two most
the
important men in
world.
my life doing?
My God.
We love you too.
Hold on!
Crazy. Powerful, right?
Now, we're not going to be spoiling or talking about the game's story tonight, but you do survive and get lowered into the vault. Events transpire, but you then emerge 200 years later as the sole survivor of Vault 111.
So is he running around shooting everything? Let's see.
Metric lighting.
I don't see guns yet. I don't see him just shooting random things. Do you? I don't. Seems like they're building. They're building this game. They're respecting the
Starfield
IP.
is not going to have a story, bro. It's
I
not,
know.
It's going to have an introduction to the world, right? Where you're going to talk to NPCs and shit like that. You're going to talk to NPCs and get quests, right?
Yeah.
But is it going to have like an actual like compelling narrative? No, they didn't even mention anything like that.
No.
In this showcase,
Exactly.
right? So clearly that's not going to be the primary focus. So anybody looking for any type of storytelling, this is not going to be the game. This is
And he says
mainly
it.
is going to be like a No Man's Sky, right? But a Bethesda version, an RPG version, right? Where it's like you explore, you get your ship, you build up your ship, and you go to this planet, and it's fucking red with these purple monsters, and then you go to the other planet, and it's red again, but with blue monsters.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
and he's just shooting pirates. Like, look at how they started Starfield. The guy just on a planet, and he's just shooting pirates. Like, it's like, who are these? Like, what are you like? Look at just how the respect and the IP and building the anticipation of what you're doing.
Third person,
He's
you can
talking
walk away
over
whenever
it.
you want. You shoot him in the face if you want.
This is the initial presentation of what Fallout was.
And Bethesda has a constant track record of doing this shit.
They do this exactly.
That's why we can sit here with conviction, right?
Yes.
Because people are like, how do you criticizing, a game with conviction before it's out and shit like that, bro? You just got to go off with the track record.
Exactly.
Right? We skeptical, and we can criticize it if we want, how we see fit. So
yeah,
obviously, if the game comes out and if it's the complete opposite of what we're saying, then that's great. That's we'll be proven wrong and shit like that. But Bethesda's track record has been like, it's always been like this, bro. Since
always done a breakdown of this. You want to know what, Chris? Let's go. I'll go. Guess what? We're not done yet. Guess what, Grind? I'll go into YouTube while we're watching this. Remember the dog meat or whatever? Yep, clapping dog meat. Look at this. So you see they're building layers on this stuff. Why is Starfield, the first time they showed this game, a guy running around? There we go. Now we got to it. Now we got them using the VAT system, shooting enemies trying to attack his dog. Okay? Now he starts shooting it. Why is Starfield the first thing you see in Starfield is him just shooting random pirate dudes like crazy? And let's go to Wendy did Elder Scrolls. What was it? Skyrim. Watch this. Skyrim. Skyrim Bethesda reveal. What is it? Skyrim Bethesda reveal. Let's see. First, here it is. First public announcement of it. Of Skyrim. I don't want to get the music on here. Look, he had people on stage. Oh, he's so hip.
The right time to announce not only what that game is, but the day it's coming out. And that right time is now.
Oh, this was at the Game Awards. This is not the gameplay. No, that's not the Game Awards. But anyway, where is it? I'll get to it. But they do this. He goes down, breaks through, talks through, because I remember he did in Skyrim. Remember the infamous one where he's like, see those mountains? You could walk to them. That was the initial demonstration of Skyrim. Where is it? Skyrim reveal. Because there's a difference. Was it E3? Let's see. I think he did it on the stage. Video awards. Where is it? Is this one? Is this it?
Minute demo we're showing in private here at E3, but we're going to give you
what you brought us today.
We're giving your audience a big sneak peek.
Watch, in Skyrim, is the guy
we're showing in private
fighting
here
things.
At E3, role-playing game.
Presented the game.
It's, for us, all the little things like you're seeing here, like plants, micro detail, big epic things like mountains. You can walk to the top of that mountain. So we really deal with levels of detail, streaming that in. We have to draw everything. We can't hide it. Being able to look at all these plants, pick up the flowers. We're really big into just suspending your disbelief that you are in this world. You can play in third person as well. So we have a new animation system, which looks great. A lot of people like to do this, something we spend a lot of time on as well.
Are you guys just a little bit crazy when it comes to putting those flowers all on the ground?
You can swing, your right trigger does your right hand, the left trigger does your left hand. This is new. These are called the Guardian Stones. These are standing stones.
He has yet to fight anything yet, right?
Toward leveling. This is cool. First time we're showing it the game's interface. Went to town. I mean, literally, yes. And this is
what I thought he was going to do at the show.
This is one of the first towns you come to, Riverwood. You can.
Now, that horse doesn't have any armor right now.
It doesn't.
So he hasn't fought anything yet. So why are we here at Why are we here at the Skyrim thing? Where the hell is that thing? Hold on. The wrong screen up here. Oh, here it is. Why is the first time that we see Starfield this dude just like walking a little bit. Nobody's talking. Todd Howard's not talking over this. Why is he doing this? Tell me about the technology that you're using. How are you utilizing the 12 teraflops of Philness? How are these rocks being milked? What is the reason for this guy on this planet? Why is this research lab here? Is this a mission?
It would appear that pirates of the Crimson Fleet are using the facility.
Oh, are they using the bathroom? Why am I going in there shooting the pirates? Are they just stopping here to take a dump? I'm just going in there shooting them. They're using the facility, he says. Maybe they're taking a piss. I'm gonna go shoot the guy in the back and find out. Where's the elements of the story? Why is this happening? Where's the explanation?
No one's getting through. Hey, there you
He's taking a shit. Oh, hey, you're using the facilities. I didn't approve. Do you have the key? Look at this. Yo, I was just taking a dump. I was using the facilities. Yes, here's a grenade, bitch. I don't know. Why is he shooting them? Why is he shooting them? Pirates are using the facility. Who? Why? Well, I'm going to shoot them. And then what happens? And then he gets a new gun. He uses this kind of decoder ring here. Oh, here's Todd. Todd Howell's going to explain to us why he just shot the guys using the facilities. Good. He saved the world. Look. You don't be shit in this facility. Yeah, he took care of them.
After some initial encounters, you're invited to join Constellation, who, in the future the game is set in, are the last group of space explorers. To meet them, you'll head to the capital city of New Atlantis.
Let's see this capital city. I can't wait to see it. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Dude. Are these Halo trees? I'm using my digital foundry. Is this... the hell are these things? Are these 12 teraflop trees, grinders? Is this what we've been waiting for? What kind of trees are these? Using digital foundry here. The hell's going on here? Let's see what the people look like. Oh wow, look at this. It's alive. What is live bustling city? Robots. Here's it. Todd's explaining what's going on here. Oh, let's see here.
To Constellation.
What
we have a lot to talk about.
Wow.
We're all here.
What the hell? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that a main character or is that some NBC?
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, those trees look terrible.
What? Who this? This better be an NPC that's grabbing my luggage.
No, she the main. She cross-eyed as hell.
Because we're committed to the biggest...
What the... Yo, she's in shock. She's like this.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy
There's no
Spirit,
detail in these
activate.
characters.
Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
This is a next-gen only game, right?
These NPCs aren't even on par with the ones from Horizon for Zero Dawn.
No, it's not a next-gen only game.
They changed it?
No, it's coming to the Series S as well.
Yeah, Series S.
Oh, Series Booster. Oh, shit. Yo, you try to finesse
It's true. Jazz, you know it's true.
I know. But Phil counts it. We gotta.
That shit going to struggle on the Series S, boy.
This thing's gonna be a slideshow on there. Dude, she is just like, she's trying to see the Holy Spirit of Todd Howard right here to explain what the hell's going on here.
Question of all.
Wow.
What's out there?
Uh-oh.
These artifacts could be everything we've...
Uh-oh, you're on a collecting mission of artifacts.
As to what they are, what they're building. You'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
So does he talk about the dialogue and like, you know, like, is that lady just telling me what to do? I have no choice. I can't say I don't want to find out what the artifacts do. Like, is it my game?
You found something?
The new guy found it.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it.
They still cannot fix. They still zoom in on their ugly ass faces.
The artifact.
You know what it looks like? It looks like early Mass Effect animations.
Jazz, look at that stuff, and then look at the Horizon Forbidden West character interactions, even with side characters. It's fully animated.
Oh my god, I took pictures of the side characters. Like,
they don't animate shit on this damn game, but the face.
Yeah, like, just the mouth. It looks like just the mouth move. Like, wow. I don't know.
Beautiful, isn't it? The man who this told me that it spoke to him.
But what are the
Of course,
choices?
The settled systems is full of groups with other priorities.
That's the Crimson Fleet! The fleet doesn't follow the rules. Agree to work for UCC staff. Together...
It sounds like everybody telling me what to do. Todd Howard, explain this. Oh, wait, there's that trash-ass combat some more. Todd, everybody seems like they're telling me what to do here.
The path ahead may be dangerous.
Todd, he has explained this.
It's the story you create.
Uh-oh, what? He said it. I didn't say it. He just said it.
Whatever your name is,
Gives you a
get
look
ready
at
for
the
the big
story.
surprise.
But ultimately, it's not our story. It's the story you create.
Hold
About
on.
who you are and the choices.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
no. Oh, no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate.
There it is.
Activate.
Ain't nobody
Activate.
got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
There it is.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Don't give me the story that I create. Don't you tell me those are side missions and it's my world and this is what... Oh, shit. Here we go.
Make. And that starts with character creation. It's our most flexible yet. You can customize all the elements of how you look.
We're talking character creation.
You'll pick a background that gives you 3 starting skills.
This is a skin on a... This is
Says
a
here you
Fallout
spent some
skin
time as a
on a space game.
Having
Space
a way
game
with
skin on a
words
Fallout
might
game.
prove useful.
That's all it is.
There are optional traits, and these come with unique advantages
They don't
and
have that?
disadvantages.
Let's see.
To crafting weapon mods needed to survive.
Oh my god, they're not reacting! Dude, they are using the same engine. Look at this. He's shooting these characters. Nothing's moving. It's just the energy bar's going down. Same bootleg goddamn... Look at this stuff. Look at this. What am I... A floater. Look, it just floats.
Where's the bullet damage? Where's the blood splatter? What's going on?
I don't know, man. For the amount of years this has been in development for, it's delayed. They're just putting some polish on it. He says polish.
Let's be running at 60 frames with it all the power.
You can build your own
The
outposts.
Xbox.
These act as a home away from home for survival and resource generation. You can choose where and how to build each one, and you can hire characters you meet to keep it up and running. But
Honestly, it sounds like you'd be better off playing No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky's
you can
online,
even build
too.
your own spaceships.
Craft your own spaceships. About time. Not very ambitious. Very, very just kind of...
You can choose crew members. And yes, you can completely customize the look and layout.
But those crew members
There's
have
loads
purpose.
of different modules, ship manufacturers, and more. I have to say, it's so cool. We just absolutely love this.
There's microtransactions? Pause. Oh, damn.
It's not just how the ship looks, it's how it performs, from engines to shields to weapon systems, because yes, you can fly it.
Thrusters boosted.
Is you leave the planet like No Man's Sky? Does he do that? Or is it just like, let's see. Oh, it's a cutscene. There's a cutscene, you just leave the planet, now you're in space? Oh. Dude, for the amount of hype this game got without seeing this stuff, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. Like, I think if people will just calm the hell down, which they probably would have if Microsoft didn't buy Bethesda. I think if just Bethesda just did their thing.
You to experience the game. Thanks again for being with us today, and thanks for all the support you've given us over the decades, especially on this game. It's been an incredible journey for us making it, but we know that's really only the beginning, for it's when all of you play it that the real journey begins. And you may be wondering, just how big is this game? So we thought we'd take one last moment and show you. Let's take a look at one of our planets, Jemison. You can land into Atlantis, but you can also land and explore anywhere on the planet. And it's not just this planet, it's all the planets in the system.
I'm landing on the sun.
From barren but resource-heavy ice balls to Goldilocks planets with life. And not just this system, but over 100 systems. Over 1,000 planets, all open for you to explore. We can't wait to see what you find.
Phil got knocked out. I don't know, man. It just shows. I feels a little like, you tell me, you find the fun in this. And that's kind of been a motif with a lot of these Xbox kind of Game Pass games, like, you find the fun. You tell me what you're going to find out. And I said this before, and when I was streaming No Man's Sky, I'm like, there's a game that does all this already and more. Starfield has to start there and be beyond that. And I'm not seeing it so far. That's the thing. Like, I'm not seeing it that right now. Like, there's a game that's been doing this already, and that's the challenge that they face. Like, that's, you know, that's the same thing that Halo had the issue with, where Halo, the service game, you know, there's other Halos out there that are basically, like, there's other games out there that do that service better. Like, Halo has to beat that, and Halo didn't even come up to that. So, where's the what do I want to show? Is this it? Yeah, here it is. Watch this.
To the scanners.
This is pretty, and this is exactly what I'm trying to say. Watch this. Here's the comparison. No Man's Sky. I can't believe that this quickly this thing came out.
According to the scanners.
The artifact you found appears to be one of many, scattered across the galaxy. If we can find more, we can unlock their secrets.
Beautiful, isn't it?
And you can build your own outposts. These act as a home away from home for survival and resource generation. You can choose where and how to build each one, and you can hire characters you meet to keep it up and running. It's our most flexible yet. You can customize all the elements of how you look.
According to the scanners.
Oh, wow, dude. Like, wow. Yeah. All right. Like, I understand it definitely looks Bethesda. Like, there's definitely weird things. I think highlighting the combat probably wasn't the best thing to do. I think they should have went more into the exploration aspects of it. No Man's Sky has terrain deformation that you could like dig into the thing and find mines and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if you could do that in Starfield, but this comparison was going to come out immediately, and being aware. Xbox and the marketing team should be like, hey, there's a No Man's Sky out there. Let's show how the Starfield differentiates from this. This is what I mean when Microsoft does not know how to market a game. And on top of that, you look and you see Bethesda under Microsoft does not know how to do the game because they've done it differently. The care and the respect that was done when he did Skyrim, when he did Fallout 4, it was a build-up. It was a hype. Here, it seems very rushed. It seems sort of like, you tell me what you're going to do. Here's no plan. Here's some guns. You tell me. And what's the purpose of this stuff? Oh, the artifacts are, well, is there a mission there? So what is the purpose of this? Show me the elements that differentiate Starfield from just going around to different planets, because we've been doing this already. 6 years this game has been there. The No Man's Sky was failed and reborn in the amount of time that Starfield was announced. So that's the point that I'm trying to say. Like, when Microsoft and now they just don't know how to build excitement. Like, what's horrible is that there was more excitement for Starfield. Shout out to Chris, he had to go. But there was more excitement for Starfield before it was shown. Because I don't see a lot. Everybody's just like, Starfield's like, oh, it looks good, all right. Like, people are still like, with it. Like, there's less hype after the show than before. Isn't that so weird? You're not supposed to have that. It's supposed to be even more hype. Like, this was supposed to be the come out party for Starfield. Like, and I don't think they really did a good job. Like, I think that Todd Howell presentation on this was very lackluster. It didn't really do the game that much justice. Definitely showed you that some of those cutscenes they showed last year were a bunch of hokey dokey, especially with those character models. But hey, it's in Game Pass, so who cares, right? Already that started. The failsafe, you know. They already reached out to Mr. John Linneman. And that already has started. Already, see? And this is what it does. Starfield could look like a horse's ass. A Matt booty hole. It doesn't matter. Honestly, I feel this is too large for its own good, says John Linneman. And somebody goes, well, if it's bad, who cares? It's free on Game Pass. And then John Linneman says, that is perhaps the most concerning statement I've read tonight. And there you go. Chris Grindhouse will return. But with that, this is what we're at right now. So today was not very good. And I'm gonna sleep on it. Well, definitely get Frogs in here, get his impression. Now I appreciate everybody coming through tonight. Link, JayDub's, Puertorock, Chris Righteous, man. KingThrash jumped on, man. It was wild. Definitely. I'll put some timestamps in there when everybody jumped on so we could go through the topics. But yeah, went through the show. Man, it did not do what it needed to do. And I blame Microsoft on all of it. The fans were going to be the fans, you know? But Microsoft knowing and saying they listen to the fans, they didn't listen to you. They just give you a bunch of hokey dokey stuff. And, I think a lot of people are waking up. Shout out to Steve Gray, subscribing. Welcome to the Grindhouse. But, I think a lot of people are starting to wake up and going like, hey, this Game Pass deal that I've been capping for and saying it's the best deal in gaming, maybe the games that are coming to it are not the games that I thought I would be getting. I thought I was going to get like these huge... Like, what's crazy is that you went to budget gaming thinking that you're going to get AAA cuisine, and you're not. You want to pay you want to pay low prices, you're going to get cartoon games. You're going to get indie games that you never heard about day one. That's the stuff that's going to come to Game Pass. And you might get a Forza and stuff like that, but, racing isn't racing enough. Like, it has to be, where's the diversity? And all these games are going no-shows. And when a game gets delayed like a Starfield, there's nothing to pick up on it. There's nothing. And that's the biggest travesty of this whole thing. There is absolutely nothing coming from Microsoft first party this year. Unless you want to count Scorn and DLCs. And that shows like, oh, but early next year they're going to do it. Well, I'll wait till I see it. Because I don't think he's going to go Forza, Redfall, this, like, all in March? We will see. But you want to know what? The pain of 2022 is going to subside. But just remember all the people that will go, and Sony has no games. After we played all the games last year, and Microsoft decided to drop 2. One Broken One and Forza Horizon. And everybody was real quick to jump on Sony got nothing. Well, like I said, in the search for W's, all you get are L's. And 2022 is the biggest L of them all. And what's crazy is that it just happened 2 years ago with the launch of the Series X. You had no games either because Halo got delayed. So what is it? An off year and on year? Off year and an on year? Price is still the same with Game Pass. Not changing, depending on what they give you. So vote with your wallet. If there's nothing that you want to play in Game Pass, then cancel it. That's the only way that Phil Spencer's going to listen. Because he's not listening to you when you're speaking real world that you want to see stuff. Banjos, Fallouts, Banjo, Killer Instinct 2. Where are all these things? Where are the big deals of third-party games? Day one games. Where are they? He's getting a bunch of hokey dokey indie games. And Sony's not stopping. Competition's not stopping. So, good luck. And I'm sure they'll talk more Starfield, but Starfield's looking a little janky, man. That's looking like a Bethesda. It's looking like a Fallout skin. And I think it didn't have such a great presentation. I don't think it really sold on people. It's just like, hey, go ride around planets. It's like, I could do that right now in No Man's Sky. I was making fun of No Man's Sky for the last 5 years because it was like create your own fun. And Todd Howard just basically told me the same thing. I was mocking No Man's Sky because that's what it was, they say on the internet. No Man's Sky was garbage because it didn't have it. And then what they did is they added all that stuff. Starfield, you did the same thing. So, sleep on it. We'll be back tomorrow night, Gaming Grindhouse. We'll go over some of the before and afters. Oh, it's going to be fun. But tonight we had the largest live show ever. I want to thank everybody. Over 300 watching live. It was crazy. I thank you. Hit that like button. Share it out. And we'll be back tomorrow night for the Gaming Grindhouse. And shout out to Link. Everybody coming through. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. We'll get Frogs in here. And he had a lot to say too. I was talking to him earlier about this. And he was lit. He was just pissed to hell. But yeah, sub to Game Pass. Good luck. But thank you so much, VIP Grinders, grinding the Grindhouse. Hit that like button, share it out. Whoa! I'll leave you with the final words of today, man. Here it is.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
no. Oh, no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
We out of here. Thank you very much, Grinders. Shout out to everybody. Hit that like button, share it out. Talk to you guys later. Peace.